Says we're live. Says we're on.
Yes.
We are live. We are on. We are here. Hello. Welcome. Wait for the lag to get caught up to where we're actually broadcasting. There it goes. Hello. It is great to see everybody tonight. I am so excited to be with you. We are back fresh off vacation. Allergies flared to the max and feeling honestly so good.
So good. So
good.
Great. Yeah. Refreshed.
Yeah. Yes.
Hey.
Perfect word. We are definitely feeling refreshed. It is great to be back on Sunday night. And holy cow, we'll be with you Thursday night as well.
Yeah.
So welcome everybody. This is the Coleman Collective. We are on twice a week, Sunday night at 8 p.m. and now Thursday nights at 8 p.m. And we are going to be broadcasting from David's channel now every Thursday night. Woo, that's exciting.
Yeah.
So you're subscribed to Hubby Junk Drunk Mantiques so you don't miss us on Thursday nights, because we are starting this Thursday going to be over on David's channel. So I'm excited about that. It's going to be a whole bunch of fun. Same show, different channel. So
yeah. It'll just, I get to mess up the controls a little bit. So it'll be fun.
Hi, guys. It is great to see everybody in the chat. I saw the chat was flowing lively before we even got here. So I'm glad to see everybody back in their happy place on Sunday night. I know we are in our happy place.
Yes.
And it feels good to be back. Taos was amazing, you guys. We had so much fun in Taos. We went home.
No. It was like being out in country, but like also in an epic art world, like just so much going on.
Well, that's pretty much the whole theme of the entire place is art. And so it was really right up our alleys. We went to a lot of galleries. We got into some great live music. It was just a very artistic experience and just really laid back. It's kind of like if you've ever visited Santa Fe, it's kind of like Santa Fe, but less snooty. It's very, very casual. It was a great place to go to celebrate. And we had a really great time. So thank you to everybody that sent texts and messages and emails and DMs and everything for our anniversary. We really appreciate it. We completely unplugged for 5 days. And I tell you what, if you really want to do something great for your mental health, do that. Unplug, just completely unplug for a few days, as long as you can, until you need to get back to civilization. It's the best. I feel amazing. So with that said, let's have a live sale, you guys. It's the Coleman Collective Sunday night. We are going to do it up for you. I am in the comments section and I see Karen Williams is first in here. And ironically, she is our bid ender for night. So thank you so much, Karen. You'll be racing Miss Karen Williams this evening. Hi, Kathy Kynes. Hello. Yes, we are back and it feels great. OT, hello. Sweet Amy, it is good to see you, dear.
What's up?
Yes, we are ready for some fun. Thank you for being here. Daniel and Preston, hi, you guys. It is good to see you all.
Hi, Susie.
Love. There is sweet Lisa. Hi.
How you doing, Lisa?
Lenny, hello. Wonderful to see everybody in the house. There is Miss Perla scrolling on down. Thank you guys all for being here. Hi, Les. Hi, Zigzag. Hi, Kelly Abbott. Hi, Linda. I'm reading as I go, so if I skipped highlighting, I'm sorry, but I see you. Hello, Sarah with Renovative Home, one of my favorites. How you doing? Looks like you had a busy week of estate sales. Oh my God. I came when I finally did log back on my phone, Sarah. Yours was the first reel that popped up that I saw, and it looked like you had really been super busy this week.
Yeah.
Hi, Pam Avery and Pat Robertson. Hello, Robinson, not Robertson. Sorry. There's David in the chat.
Me.
Miss Holly Parker, one of my mods. Hello, Holly. Hi, Antique Agenda. Hello, Heather. It is great to see you. Thank you so much. We took a lot of great pics, and Just celebrated and really relaxed. We took the
Yeah.
dogs with us too, so they had a great little trip. And I think it was a nice change of pace for them because Tatos has dementia. So while she still, was really confused and didn't know where she was, she had a lot of new things that were
Mhm.
stimulating to like sniff
Yeah.
and check out in the yard and everything. So it was good to see them kind of
Well,
happy.
and there was a big raccoon too. So
Yes.
they smelt those smells, so they had a blast with that.
Yeah, we had a gang of raccoons that we thought perhaps,
They were
out
in
in the
clips.
desert, we had like a chupacabra or something on our hands. No, nothing that exciting. Just
No.
a little crazy raccoon that wanted to come check us out. And the dogs were not having it. So I still whisper, hey, it is good to see you. All right, guys, I'm scrolling to the bottom. If I missed you, it's not intentional. Welcome. I'm thrilled you're here. We are going to get started. I know most of you guys know the deal with the live sale. David, would you like to tell everybody how this is going to run tonight? Just a quick rundown. We will be using just in case. If you don't know what that is, feel free to ask.
Yes. So like Sarah said, we're using just in case. With that being said, this is an auction style sale. So we're going to show you an item with the starting price if you're interested. It's as simple as just putting in the bid amount that you want to put into the comments. As we wind down the auction for that item, after a couple of minutes, we will go ahead and start a countdown. During the countdown, that's when you can put a just in case in. And like a just in case 99 and the last bid was 60, then when the bid end comes in, you would win that for 61. So it's a very simple process. Watch the first round if you haven't done this before. It's super simple. And if you do plan on bidding on something tonight, even if you have purchased from us before, if you don't mind giving us a quick email, and what we need is your YouTube name, your regular name, mailing address. And if you want to put in the items that you won, that's fine. We do write everything down. But that way, sometimes an email will get lost in Google and we can't find it, even though you've purchased from us before, because we can't put those two names together. So it just helps. So that's pretty much it. It's like really simple. Karen Gillette, thank you so much. She put up on the screen here for us. So we do use PayPal for all of our invoicing. Super secure and safe, protects the buyer and the seller. If you do not have PayPal, no worries. All you have to do is pay as a guest. You use whatever credit card or debit card you want to use. So super simple. We just ask that you make sure you update your shipping address in PayPal if you have changed your mailing address recently, because we don't go off of emails. We go off of what's in PayPal. All right. And I think that's pretty much it.
That is it. We're shipping from Colorado. I don't know if we got that part.
Reasonably difficult.
We are in the same house. We're married, so it's going to be one combined invoice. And we will be invoicing tomorrow on Monday. So yes, that's when you can expect an email from us. And again, if you have questions about any of that, I know most of you guys know the deal, but if you have questions, feel free to ask. We're here to help. If you're a lurker out there and you have not said howdy, or you've never said howdy, but you like to watch, say howdy tonight. We love your lurkers. You don't have to buy a thing. Just come hang with us. We're going to have some giggles. And we're going to show you some of the cool stuff we found on our trip. I can tell you about 90% of what we brought is from our trip to Taos or surrounding towns that we picked on the way home.
Same.
And the way there. So we found some great kitsch. And you guys, I never here in Colorado, I rarely get into like a kitsch honey hole, and I found one and I'm so excited. And somebody asked me, did you do any videos from your trip? No,
we were unplugged.
And I didn't do any video purposely just because I wanted just a trip, something just for us. So,
well, and it was perfect because it was experiencing our 20th anniversary, kind of the way we experienced our actual honeymoon, which was no cell phones. Well, I think we had like a Razor phone, but no iPhones, no social media. And when we were going to antique shops in Maine, we weren't videoing stuff. So it was just kind of going back to our roots of just enjoying being in the moment.
Yeah. Which is great. Sometimes you need to do that. So, but I will have some content coming this next week. And we have more time to pick now because we are on twice a week, Thursday nights and Sunday nights. So, yes, I will have more content coming, more time to pick, which means better vintage for you guys. So that is a win-win. Yes, thank you so much, you guys, for all the kind words, all the sweet anniversary wishes. We had a killer time. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Let's do this sale. David, I'm going to make you go first tonight.
I get to go first.
Right,
Thanks. Yes, thanks everybody for being here. And just a quick reminder, make sure you are in live chat as well as live stream. So sometimes you have to close out and come back in if you need to. But so just pay attention to the comments. We'll let you know if you're a little bit behind. Sarah, I'm going to start off with something little. No, I'm not going to. See, I should have been ready. I'm starting off with something really cool. All right, so I'm going to do this for $20. And what really, okay, this is like art studio glass. So I do not believe it's made by one of the high-end makers, but it is a beautiful studio piece. Hey guys. And what really caught my eye on this one is it just totally reminds me of like 7-Up or Squirt. You remember that soda, Squirt?
Yes, it's very, it is very squirty.
Very squirty. It makes me think like if you had some vintage soda bottles, 7-Up, even Pepsi or whatever, it would definitely mix in nicely. It's not too tall, so if you wanted to use it as a straw holder, I think it would be epic on a bar cart with little straws, whatever you want to put in there. But I think it's just gorgeous. Hey, Bree, how you doing? Oh, to me, everybody's in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. Look at that swirl. It goes all the way down. And it's, like I said, art glass. It is definitely blown glass and a high end, very nice clarity on it. Just a few trapped bubbles here or there, but otherwise just a really nice piece. No signature, so I couldn't find who made it.
I think it's pretty for summer if you did like a lemon lime thing too.
Yeah.
Green and yellow together are great. Even if you're not a Packers fan, there you go.
Yeah, put it with all your lemons.
Lemon.
Yeah, you just made Lemmy very happy because you said put yellow in it.
Oh well, thanks, Lemmy. How you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm pretty good. I wish you could have given me get. He just got startled. I don't know.
Sense. Okay.
Yeah, I know. He is upset. I think he's still mad because we didn't take him on our trip. He wanted to go out to the.
He wanted to go to the wilderness.
So I'm going to go ahead and start a countdown. Shirley B, thank you so much. I see you're 20. And I'm just going to show up real close on the swirl just so you can see all the different colors. There are some blues and some orange tones in there as well, and whites. And it just goes all the way up. Just a really pretty piece.
Oh, the chat. I've missed you guys.
I know. Put the lime in the coconut and mix it all up.
They just keep me smiling.
This would be a neat shaker, except it would all come out. So, all right, I'm going to count down. Here we go.
How tall is it again? I'm sorry. Hi, Victoria.
It is 7 inches tall.
All right.
It's a humdinger. And I like the shape, and it's a sturdy base, so it's not going to wobble on you.
Yeah.
Wobble with it, wobble, baby. All right, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Oh, do you like that? Is it very nice?
Who are you?
What?
Who are you?
I'm Sarah. Who are you?
Oh, he thinks Lemmy's messing around. No.
What?
Oh no.
Oh my God, we got a jealous lemon in the house. Watch out.
Fruit stripe gum, totally. Shirley B, it's all yours for 20. Thank you so much.
Congrats, Shirley. It is beautiful. And that came from our travels.
Yes, it did.
Reservoir dogs, yes.
And it was dirty.
And O2 B Me Too, I don't know if I saw correctly, but if you have a birthday, let us know and we'll wish you a happy birthday. She said she's hoping to find her birthday present tonight. So I'm hoping you too, and I hope you find something that you love.
Thanks, Shirley.
So I'm going to get us started with a little bit of kitsch because that seemed to be the predominant theme on this trip, which again is really fun to find because I don't find a lot of it here where we are. So we are going to do choice on these skunks, David, and we are starting at $16 on choice. First up is going to be this adorable little skunky planter. And look at him. He is like I gotta tell you guys all about it. He's got his little hands in the air, like he just doesn't care. And I feel like he's got a lot to say. He's kind of on his soapbox and he's declaring shenanigans.
Yeah.
I do shenanigans. So it is actually made by Napco, this adorable little planter. You do have just a square basket weave over here, which is really cute. And it goes all the way around. There's no chips and cracks in this one at all, which is nice. And I had a little fake plant in there that just fell out, but you can see we do have the remnants of the original Napco foil tag, and we are numbered A3599. So he is just a little cutie, and this measures 5 inches long. So it's perfect to, again, if you're not a plant person, but you have a skunk bathroom, put some lipsticks in there. You can have it hold anything, your hand sanitizer, it would be perfect for. You could probably even get like a thing of liquid soap in here. So David and I have a skunk bathroom, and I think it's a fun kitschy
It
thing.
works. It just works.
It's our powder room downstairs, and it's all skunked out, and it's just really cute. So this is going to be choice 1. Okay. Choice number 2 is this little cutie pie, and he said it's the theme. Let's live it up. And this is a figurine, and all of his fur is intact, made by Norlands. And you can see that that also has the original foil tag, made in Japan. Such a little cutie pie, and in really good shape. His little fur is rabbit fur. So it is on there, and then that's the ceramic back of the tail that you're seeing. And he displays great from the back or the front. Even has his little top knot of fur. Sometimes that is gone. And there is a whole lineup of these little Norland skunks that say different phrases. This just happens to be "Let's live it up," but they're all kind of ornery, and they're all very dated phrases too. So if you have any others of those, they're really collectible and they're really cute. If you are a kitsch collector, you know how much fun these little items are. And I just love it. They're in great shape. Neither one has any issues. So I'm going to start a countdown. If anybody else wants to get in on this is making my nose itch a little bit. I see Mare is in at 16. Thank you so much, Mare. Rose, don't worry. I understand the multitasking. You can't burn dinner. I mean,
right.
Definitely don't burn dinner. So I'm just going to start a countdown, guys. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. This is for choice. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looking for a bid end. Thank you guys so much for being here with us. Holy cow, 177 of you here already. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much.
And we, Mare, I see you're just in case of 30. I don't think you're going to need it. Yeah, I have a skunk thing going on too. And I love these. They're very cute. So Mare, let me know which one or ones you would like. And I will wait to hear from you. Thank you so much. If you want to take them both, you can, or just do figurine or planter, and we will figure it out. I'm going to throw it back over to David. Thank you, guys.
Yes, and thank you, Holly, and everybody that's been putting that up there. Don't forget to give a thumbs up to this video. And Mare wants both. I think that's excellent.
Mare, they're yours. Thank you.
Together. And if you don't mind giving me a sub here on YouTube, the link is in the description, and it'll pop up here and there in the chat. So wouldn't mind having a little sub from you. And we are reconstructing how we're doing stuff. So my channel is going to get a little bit busier. So definitely worth checking it out. So Sarah, my next item, actually, you don't even know I'm bringing this tonight. Uh-oh. Here, let's see what happens. $15, Sarah.
Oh, God. What are you about to do? I don't even know.
Okay. So I have littles.
Oh,
and
yeah.
They're bone china, and they are all made in Japan, and it's a set. So they're all coming together and starting at 15. And it's going to be a little blown out just because of the sun behind me, but they're all nice and floral, all matching. And you can see a little bit of the gold touches on them. So what we have is a nice couch there, a little chair, another little chair, and I'm going to show you the chair up close. This is what they both look like.
Oh, look how cute.
Gold touches and the florals. And so they're just sitting there, and it's what would make it perfect is a little table. So we have a little bone china tea set table.
Good
So you can
grief.
have your little tea time.
Yes, I forgot. We got these at an estate sale a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
And
This
they
is one of the few items that I'm bringing that we already had. And because I just didn't count my stuff correctly, but I just think these are really awesome. I love how ornate they are. And of course, they've got a little touch of yellow for the tabletop, but just great littles. And the couch is the measures like right at 2 inches long. So that'll give you an idea of how big it is. Nothing bigger than 2 inches here, and would look good in a little miniature shelf for sure.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. That is so dang cute.
Yeah, I'm going to show the top of this here.
It's just waiting for tea with tinies. You know what I would do with it? Those little tiny bone china like bug house animals.
Oh, yeah.
Them up so they could have a wee tea party.
A little tea party. You can get your cupies in there and have a little fun.
Oh, sugars. Okay, see, that's like totally precious. That's so
pretty. Cupie's going to come have some tea before he goes and plays in the dirt. Yeah. Diane, I see you're 15. Thank you so much.
Cupie's kind of like studying himself.
Yeah, he's like, I want some tea. He's going to lay on the couch. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start a countdown. But yeah, I like the design. It's it's very ornate for bone china and thicker. You know, you've got the thicker chairs, so they're not easy to break, which is nice. So here we go. This is for the whole lot all together. The kit and caboodle. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Bid end. Save it in Dara. Yes, we have. David, I think they've given us one of those couple names.
Oh, yeah. I used to be Aunt Sarah, or Aunt David, and Sarah was Uncle David, or Uncle Sarah. Yeah, it's so hard to say, but yeah, that's what they were saying.
Yes, our niece and nephew, when they were little, I was
Uncle couldn't figure it out.
David, because they didn't know which one was which.
All right, there's our bid end. So Diane, this set's coming to you for 15. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Diane.
All right, you guys. I have so many interesting things tonight. And I'm going to start with something that really was out of my wheelhouse, out of my norm, but spoke to me. And you guys know how it is when you're out looking for vintage and you find something totally different. And you want to grab it. What did you say, honey? I'm sorry.
You said it spoke to you.
Meow. Yeah, this is actually a folk art kitty. This is a match holder. I'm starting it at $18. And the reason why is it is actually an antique from the 1920s. And some were made up into the 1930s. But they are folk art with hand painting, which you can see has some patina. And then this guy has metal eyes. So what I was also wondering, because the eyes are a little rough, do you think because it was a match holder that they struck the matches on Putty's eyes? Like
maybe.
I think this is really special, and it hangs by its tail up here. So this is more of a rustic piece. And again, you know, typically I focus on pottery and mid-century and what have you, but I really, really liked this. And I thought it was a neat piece because it is so primitive. Let me measure it for you. Les, I see you at 18. Thank you, dear. It is 10.5 inches tall, like for the wall. It is 4.5 inches wide, and it is 3.5 inches deep. So 10.5, 4.5, 3.5 are your measurements. That way you know at least where it will fit. So 10.5 from the tail to the bottom. But it is an interesting piece. It is very old. I could only find one other. Hi, guys. Hey, Donut.
We just hit 200. Thank you all for everybody that just kind of trickled in. Thank you guys for joining us. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt.
No, that's so sweet. I'm so grateful. Thank you guys for being here with us on Sunday night. So again, totally different. It's kind of a neutral color too, which is nice. It'll go with a lot of different decor.
Yeah.
But originally a match holder. But wouldn't it be cute too if you had a little plant maybe cascading out? You could also use it for like a tape holder or a ribbon holder. You could put your ribbons down in here, and then the ribbon could pull out at the bottom. There's a lot of different things you could do with it, but I just thought it was a great piece. And it was something that I wanted to bring to you guys because it was so different and very old. And
Yeah.
I'm really
Love it.
appreciating and learning a lot about antiques too, having done this for a while now. So it was something that, yeah, Kitty spoke to me and said,
Thank
take me
you.
home. My metal eyes want to go with someone in this sale. So we're going to start a countdown. Yeah, Pee Wee, absolutely. Some hand rolled whatevers, whatever
Never
makes you
know.
happy. So
Yeah.
Les is in at 18. If anybody else wants to get in on this, we are at 18 looking for 19. I'm going to start a countdown. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for that bid end. Thanks so much, Karen Williams. You rock.
I love his little derpy mouth.
But he says, no.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Angry kitty.
Don't say that. Oh, speaking of funny kitties, I have some really cool art pieces coming up in a while that you'll really think are angry kitties. Okay, Les, I see you're just in case you did not need it. So thank you so much. This is going to you for 18. Congratulations. All right, David, we are back.
Right. Awesome. And thank you so much, Karen Williams, for being our bid ender. I'm going to bring a piece of glass that me and Karen were working on earlier and still have yet to find it. So that's kind of exciting in a way, because that means it might be a little bit more on the rare side. So I'm going to start this off at 28. If you had seen it when I first got it, it was pretty dirty and grimy. And it does still have just a little bit of old residue down at the bottom because it is an older piece. It is an early American pressed glass, and the design resembles Heisey's pineapple and fan design. Now, this is not by Heisey. Heisey glass has something similar, which is worth hundreds, but not this one. But we have that beautiful pineapple effect design right there with the diamond. And then down at the bottom for the pedestal, you have that just amazing star for the pedestal. And it does show through from the top. And that is an emerald green color, which I find kind of hard. Sometimes there are not as many makers that use that bright emerald green. So anytime you see it, it is pretty exciting, especially on the pressed glass.
Oh, indeed.
Yeah, pineapple and palm trees. Totally.
Yeah, he showed me that, and he was like, look, the diamond is the pineapple and the little starburst is the top. I was like, that's so creative. I would never, I would probably never put that together, but yeah, it definitely is a pineapple. Just a very primitive looking one.
Yeah.
Somebody said maybe Doringer. I don't know. I have never heard of that, Pee-wee. So that's totally news to me, but you may know something I don't. Which is very possible. Yeah. David, you were not actually able to nail down a brand on this, right?
No, couldn't nail down a brand, but there's multiple early American pressed glass companies that did emerald green. Not all of them did. So there's a couple of different possibilities. Mosser was one I went down the road, but there's no marking on the bottom. So unless it was something that was done with a sticker on the outside, which later on Heisey did do stickers instead of marking. But I was unable to find this under Heisey at all. So, but yeah, like Daniel said, this color of emerald green is highly collectible and sought after because they didn't do it quite as much as the other regular colors. They did more of like an olive green tones.
Yeah. So, I haven't actually seen this one. And I thought when you picked it, I was like, well, he knows what he's doing. Sometimes we talk about our purchases. Sometimes we don't. And I saw this setting on the counter at David had already picked it. And I'm like, well, that's cool.
Yeah. Just the color got me. And then, of course, the design, once I cleaned it up, I was like, yeah, this is a beaut. Definitely a stunner. And it is the fluted style. So it does have a nice sculpt to it and can go into pretty much all of your different decor, depending on what you're into. So yeah, Karen's right. Unusual for EAPG. Here we go. I'm going to count down. Shirley B's in at 28. Thank you so much, Shirley. She's got quite the glass collection building up. And here we go. Wait, Pee Wee. I remember it might be Godinger. Okay, thank you, Pee Wee. I'm going to look it up because I want to find out what this is for sure.
Yeah.
Dawn says reminds her of barrels.
Barrels.
Okay. Well, thank you guys. We're going to keep on finding out. We'll find it. Thank you, Shirley. And here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. It measures 8 inches tall. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Boop your nose. Bid
like a kaleidoscope.
Yeah, that's pretty. It's a beaut, Clark. It's a beaut.
Oh, Debbie Gutierrez just came in with a 29. Shirley's back in at 30. It's a good old Western gunslinging fight. There we go. All right, there's our bid in. So Shirley, for 30, this is yours. Thank you all for your bids. Thank you.
Congratulations. Congrats. Amazing. All right, I'm going to do something that was one of my favorite finds from the trip. And oh my gosh, this is just so beautiful. So, and it's a big one. Let me get to my sheet. So this particular deer was made in the 1940s. David, I'm starting this at 48. This is a Stuart McCullough Art Deco style deer. So what is different about the Stuart McCullough California creations is they're all very elongated. So, and in an exaggerated way, okay, which fits in with a lot of that mid-century style that we all love, right? So you've got the curved, elongated neck, you have the very elongated ears, and then you have this very sweet pose with one leg up and the other 3 are down. And then you also have in the middle some really pretty Art Deco scooped lines mimicking some grass. And then it's kind of like yellow and green down here on the base. This has no chips, no cracks. I could not believe it didn't have like a broken off and re-glued on tail or something. It had nothing wrong with it. So anytime I find a statement piece from the 40s that is in such good shape and it's such a desirable mold, it's just absolutely beautiful, I try to snag it. So here is the bottom, by the way. It is marked Stuart B. McCullough, and he was an artist, again, a California pottery artist in the 1940s, did a lot of Art Deco stuff, and most of his pieces are very highly stylized.
Yes.
So, yes, very fancy pants deer, indeed, Susan. He's kind of a demure little mid-century guy. And the eyes, let me get up close. The eyes are very nicely done. They are also glazed over. That is not cold paint or anything. They are
in the eye
over on both sides.
And the eyes, they use black and brown, looks like. So they use two-tone.
Now, this particular deer is nice. This is a sizable piece. So this would be also something that you would maybe want to set with a console lamp. It is absolutely spectacular. It is 11 inches tall and 6 inches like wide at the widest point, which is where the little knee bends. Okay. Yeah. And then 2 inches in diameter, because again, we're very sleek and stylized as far as the depth of this deer. So beautiful pieces. There is another one that is done by Stuart McCullough that's very similar, but it's a different pose. So eventually, if you are a collector of the 1940s California pottery, definitely check out the other deer molds, because there's some really beautiful ones. And he had a lot of cool pieces. And now I'll actually know him when I see him. So this is my first piece of Stuart McCullough, and I think it's stunning. So I see you, Gloria, at 50. Thank you so much for your bid. I am going to start a countdown on this spectacular piece. Again, no chips, no cracks, no issues whatsoever. Excellent shape, ears, tail, legs, all intact. And we do have our mid-century stamp on the bottom, 1940s. Really great. So here we go, guys. I'm starting to count down. Hey, Penny, Sue, and Albert. It's good to see you. And Mary Beth. Hey, Susan. Hey, everybody that just joined. It is great to see you guys.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being with us tonight. Thank you, Susan. Okay, here we go. We're going to start a countdown. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hi, Suzanne. Good to see you. Thanks for being with us tonight. Beautiful piece. Thank you so much. Mom of 6, I see you're just in case. It is good to see you. Hello. Yes, I do too, Alicia. I know. I was like, I have to grab this, you know.
Of course,
yeah. This is also from our travels. So, Mom of 6 for 51. I believe. Yeah. It is coming to you. So congratulations. Thank you so much. Yes. And there are 200, almost 220 of you here right now. Thank you guys so much for hanging out on your Sunday night with us. We are so happy to be back. We are pumped to be back with you guys. And if you would please throw a subscription to my channel, the traveling button. And on Thursdays, we're going to be over on David's channel Thursday night for the Coleman Collective as well at 8 p.m. same time. But on Thursdays, we'll be on David's channel. So make sure to subscribe to him too so you don't miss us. And we'll be in 2 different places a week. So I'm excited. Thank you and congratulations so much.
Congrats.
Thank you.
And also a friendly reminder, we've gotten our new stickers in. So every package is going to get a set of these stickers. Nice little round stickers, easy to peel off the backs, and you can put them wherever you want. But we got Lemmy and you got Bucky because Bucky loves you.
And these are fantastic. They are super fun because they are laminated, so you can put them on your water bottles and so on. And those will be free in everybody's packages. We are not charging for stickers. We want you guys to have some free Bucky and Lemmy merch. So those will be in all of your packages going out this week.
Yeah.
Hey,
so that'll be a lot of fun. Hey, Nate.
How are you?
How you doing? And also, before I go on to the next thing, it was so funny on the picking trip back home from Taos is we had to stop and we had to take turns because our dogs were with us in the car. So where Sarah found that last deer, I had gone in first because she had gone in first at the last one. We're very fair, you know. And so I went in and I looked through. I found a couple of pieces of glass. And then I went to the back room and it was just all kitsch and just, and I was like, well, okay, I'll just go get Sarah. And I was like, Sarah, just go in there and have fun. Don't worry.
He came out to the car and I had been sitting with the dogs. He came out to the car and he's like, Sarah, there's so much kitsch in there. I didn't even bother. Just go. And
there was no point. So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was so much fun. And again, I never find kitsch. So that was pretty rad.
All right. Well, Sarah, I'm starting these as choice for $12. And I have 2 little pottery pieces. And I'm going to go ahead and talk about them just a little bit. So beautiful swirl design. These are Namaji. And they were done in up in, where was it? Minnesota, Moose Lake area in Minnesota. Now, what I was pretty surprised to find out, these are not made by any Native Americans or any tribes. These are made by Scandinavian immigrants that first came into Minnesota and in the Arrowhead Nation area. They set up their studio for pottery and they made these with their stylized swirl. And the way they made these is they would create the clay, or it was white clay, and they would create the pieces. Then they would put the colors of paint that they wanted to use on top of water, like a basin of water, so it stayed on top and mixed in vinegar to keep the colors separated. And then, and then they would dip it in and then bring it up, and you would have all these different unique styles. So that's how they're made, and they're literally called Namaji Indian pottery. And has native clay. So what makes them unique is it's native clay from the Minnesota area, but they are not made by natives. They're made by Scandinavians that came on over and just loved it so much they wanted to put their spin on it. So
They're
pretty
beautiful. And that one almost looks like it has an eye in it. Like I see an eye. Yeah.
yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
Oh wow. Yeah. For a second there, I was like, is that broken? No, it's like almost 3D effect on that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're really beautiful. I like the sculpt of the two together. I think they do pair nicely. But wanted to offer them as choice, and you can see really beautiful colors in there. Would look good with anything. Hey, Amy, how you doing? Patsy would look really nice with anything turquoise. If you have a turquoise thing going on, this would be good on a vanity. You can put your little brushes for your eyes and your whatnots, and whatever you do on your vanity.
They're totally different shapes, but they do color coordinate. And coming from Taos and seeing all of the fantastic native pottery that we got to see over the last week, then we found these coming home, and I was like, oh, a little bit of our trip. So
yeah, and it just totally went. Yeah,
in Minnesota by Scandinavians. That's wild,
right? Isn't that crazy? But they're very collectible because there's not anybody else really that did this style.
Yeah,
so
it's a Western design, Rose. I agree.
Very, yes. And just a quick note, they do measure right at 3.5 inches tall. This one's just a little bit taller, closer to 4. But yeah, really nice pieces. And I wanted to show you, very clean. They've been kept as souvenirs, I'm pretty sure. So nice little pieces to add to your collection. Amy is in at 20, and Tammy Thomas, how you doing? See you in at 21. This is for choice. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Thanks, Nate. I know. I really like these too. And the green, kind of that greenish turquoise color really drew me in as well. They're beautiful.
I agree. Yep.
Okay, we've got Susan with just in case. Amy's got a just in case, as well as Miss Patsy. Thank you guys so much for hanging with us.
Thank you all.
The bid in.
All right. So Amy Pappas with your just in case for 40, you get first choice, and Patsy M, don't run off. You might get second choice at 39. Just let me know if you would like. Hi, let's
Karen.
go. I don't know. 1, 2. I was like, what? How am I going to describe these? Swirly.
Round and less round.
I know, Marianne. I felt like I said it that way. Okay, Amy, thank you so much. Thanks. So we didn't have to figure that out. Appreciate everybody.
Made it easy on you. Thank you.
Yes,
Amy.
thank you, Amy.
All right. So, holy cow! I have more Bakelite, you guys, and these again really spoke to me because they are deeply carved and absolutely gorgeous. These are Bakelite bangles, and I am starting these at 50 each. That's going to be for choice. These deep cut hand painted ones go for like $195 each, you guys. Yeah. Which blows me away because I love to collect jewelry and so on. But I am going to start these at much lower than what they go for typically, because I got a great deal on an entire Ziploc bag of them. Now, the things that also make these very special is the fact that each one of them is hand signed by who hand painted it. Okay. And I've had a really hard time making it out, but it says painted by Garacenta. And then it says SF. So I'm assuming San Francisco. And Bakelite is highly collectible because it was a plastic that was made back in the olden days. It was used for insulators and a lot of different electrical appliances like radios and so on, right? Brooches made from Bakelite are highly desirable, highly collectible, but there's a surefire way to tell if your item is Bakelite. And that is when you rub it with your thumb, as I'm doing, and it gets warm. David,
I had coffee. I'm sorry.
David's had coffee. Watch out. So it gets warm and it smells of chemical, like formaldehyde. So that is a surefire way to tell that you have Bakelite. Now, these are signed Bakelite, And my friend Liz, who is a Bakelite expert, told me she believes these are from the 40s. Okay.
Wow.
So they have been around a while. I actually have some of my grandmother's Bakelite. This is the butterscotch color. So you can see inside really determines the color of your Bakelite. And these are absolutely beautiful. So this one in particular is more of a dark brown rose, and you can see the deep carve into the Bakelite all the way around, and it has gold accents in the painting. And this one is like a terracotta earth tone. Okay, so that's going to be your first choice. Second choice is the yellow one, which is absolutely stunning. And it has more of like a gold. I'm trying to get the right hue for you. There you go. So you can kind of see it's like a gold on top of the butterscotch. You have the carved leaves and then the carved flowers all the way around, as well as your signature again on the inside. So last but not least is the vibrant one, which is just a stunner. It is bright red with black and gold and green hand painted onto the deep carve. So these, again, if you just Google real quick, rose deep carve Bakelite bracelet and see, it's just amazing how many there are. And a lot of them have had no hand painting whatsoever. So a lot of these you'll see are just the natural butterscotch. But the fact that these are signed by the person that painted them and date to the 1940s, these are very valuable. Yes. So I'm quite thrilled. I will have some more coming Thursday, but these are the only ones that I have that have roses on them. Okay. So, and these are highly, highly desirable for those of you that are Bakelite people. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. So I'm going to start a countdown, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. And this will be for choice of the deep carve Bakelite butterscotch, painted and hand signed 1940s bangles. Okay. Yeah, they really are. They're pretty spectacular. And I am very, very grateful to be able to have found so many and be able to bring them to my sales. So, Susan, will be invoicing tomorrow, dear.
Morning.
Tomorrow. Thank you. Small. I have chubby, so don't judge anything off me. I have little sausage fingers and wrists and stuff. They are right at 3 in diameter.
Perfect.
Okay. So right at 3 inches, if that helps you. All right, here we go. I'm starting to count down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end. This is an excellent deal on these carved, hand painted, and signed Bakelite bangles. Thank you guys so much. Delight, I see you. Mom of 6, I see you as well. Thank you guys so much for loving these. These are the ones that have roses. I sold some last week that had leaves, and I have some more coming that have other really artistic deep cuts in them. So I will have some more coming Thursday on David's channel. Yep. All right. Mom of 6, congratulations. You're just in case. Got them for you for $69 for choice. So let me know. We'll call this one red. We'll call this one yellow, and we will call this one maroon or terracotta or brown, whatever is easy for you. And just let me know which one or ones that you would like. And then behind Mom of 6 would be Delights of Mine at 68. Yes, David had one over his bun one night. Yeah. Top of his head, and it actually looked really cool.
It did.
Yeah. So, okay. So Mom of 6 is going to take the red. You've got it. Thank you so much, Mom of 6. And then behind Mom of 6 was Delights of Mine. Would you like the yellow and gold, or would you like the terracotta? Completely up to you. And then MJ Bear, you would be in at 56 behind Delights of Mine. So we will wait to hear. Yes, thank you so much, Karen, for putting that up. If you have never purchased from us, please do email us your info. And I'm so glad, Gloria. That is so exciting. Country Music Hall of Fame in October to the induction. Fantastic. You've got it. Delights of Mine. The terracotta is yours. Thank you.
So then MJ Bear.
And then MJ Bear, I have the yellow rose left. If you would like it, just let me know. And if MJ decides to pass, Patsy M, it would come to you at 55. And I think that was everybody, David, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You okay, Tatos?
All right.
Okay.
Is she okay?
Yeah, she's just shaking a little bit.
Do you want me to come down?
No, we're good.
Okay.
I'll check on her after my next round.
Hey, congratulations, O2B Me Too. That is not easy, and you're doing great. Congratulations. I'm really happy for you. That is a hard thing to quit. Yep. All right. So, all right. Good, MJ. I'm so glad you got the one that you wanted. That worked out fantastic. And David, we are back to you, honey. Thank you.
Okay.
Do you want to get her?
Yeah, you go ahead and can you do another round?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay. That's our little baby with dementia. So let me get these written down really quick, guys. I'm sorry. Doot, doot, doot. Okay, I'll catch back up when we'll go ahead and do another item. Poor Tatoes. Send good wishes for my girl. She did so well on vacation. We were so proud of her. She did really, really well. All right, I am going to come around this way with a little bit of kitsch because I did find some amazing kitsch on our trip. And I am going to start this little guy. Let me see, at $26. And he is made by a company called Flow Art. Now, Flow Art dates to the late 30s and mid 40s. So I don't have an exact date on there, but we know at least an era when this was made. Now you can see on the bottom, there is a ton of crazing due to age. The inside, FYI, and let me get that bit off the screen and put this one up. Sorry, guys, I lost my partner for a second dealing with doggy stuff. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So, this has an Art Deco style to it, which I just think is super cute. You've got the green and the white, and then you have like these little cutouts. You can see it was heavily used, probably for a plant or a vase, because it does have the hard water deposits on the inside. But holy cow, it's just so cute. And I love him. He kind of reminds me of David with this trumpet. David used to be a trumpet. Yeah, look at him. And then he's got the little gold concentric circles going on his outfit. We got a bird, big old mouth bird. Look, I'm a gossip. We got a gossip bird. We've got this little guy. I mean, just precious, absolutely precious. And then we have even a little flower in gold down at the bottom. And these are little cold painted, look like either berries or flowers on the floor.
Nice.
So this is a darling piece. Again, older. And when you're thinking in terms of pixie collection, you know, there's Gilner pixies. There's all the different pixies out there. But I think what is fun too is when you can pair the pixies with some of those brownie books. I know Heather just did a video on them. They are just absolutely darling and make such a fun kitsch-tastic display. So I had like a little plastic flower in there. And you can see how cute that looks if you want to use it as a planter. But again, if you want to put pens or what have you and make it, you know, a pen holder, you certainly could do that too.
That would so work.
Isn't it cute?
Oh, and an update on Tato. She's fine. She had fallen asleep before the sale. I usually feed him before.
Yeah.
So I was going to wait until afterwards, but she woke up and was shaky and just stumbly. So I felt like she just needed to eat.
Yeah.
She's just confused, but she's doing better now.
But yeah, you can see they've got some little Art Deco lines, and it is just absolutely darling. Very collectible too. I could not find this exact one online, but I found some of his brothers, and there are several that are actually in this line of the Flow Art ceramics. And of course, they're made in Japan from where all the good kitsch comes from. So I see you guys' bids. Thank you so much. I'm going to start a countdown. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7 6 5 4 3 2 1. Looking for a bid in. Thank you so much for your bids, you guys.
Yes.
242 of you here.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Happy Sunday.
And Patsy, thank you for telling me she bought that really old Italian ewer pitcher with the ship on it. Remember that one?
Yes, Patsy, that piece was so nice. Yes.
All right.
I like it, Patsy. It was a beautiful one. All right. So Susan Lynn, with your just in case of 34, is going to take it for 31. Patsy, hun, your 46 came in right after the bid in, darn it. So Susan, thank you so much. Congratulations. It is coming to you. And thank you guys for your bids.
Yes. Thank you, guys. All right. Yeah, they're doing good. So Sarah,
nose is okay. That stressed me. I was like, oh,
I know. It stressed me out too. I'd never seen her really act that way.
Okay.
So my next item, I'm going to start at 55.
Okay.
And this one's an interesting one. So let's show it to you first. And everyone out there, I'm totally fine with you walking me through this process. When we were on our way back, or no, this was when we were I can't remember. We found an estate sale and found this at an estate sale. I do believe this is an old wooden table loom. And I'm not going to give you a bunch of bull. I have no idea how to use it. However, I did Google it, and it's a pretty interesting process. I'm just going to read you the process. Fasten the warp onto the loom. Prepare the weft yarn. I guess I did it wrong. Insert your shed stick into the warp thread.
Hold up. Back up. What now? Insert your what?
I thought you would want to stop there. Insert your shed stick into the warp thread and then create a basic weaving pattern. Sounds simple as that. I have no idea. I will show you. It does look like there was something that attached here at one point, but it's still there. It's very old. Have no idea. But when I was looking them up online, they're very collectible. But it basically has all the wooden parts there, and you're supposed to be able to turn it and put it on the table. Oh, that's too tight. So you loosen this up. There we go. I knew this was going to be an issue. All right, there we go. So you can adjust it to where it sits this way, and then that's the way you would, I guess, weave and open it up and then weave through it while it's sitting on a table. Now, is anyone going to use this for weaving a loom? Probably not, but it's a really cool display piece, I think, and you can move it around. And you could, yes, a loom.
Yes.
And you can move it around and display things on it, whether it's old quilty type of pieces, not a full quilt, but parts of like cutter pieces. But just kind of a neat style, very vintage wood, very old and tattered. Yeah, just an interesting piece. I was totally stuck by it. And put ephemera on it. You absolutely can use it as a framing piece mounted on the wall, and you can use the little shelf type of style here. But it's just a very unique piece. And the ones that I did find online were over $100 on all of them. So I just felt like 55 was a pretty good price to bring it to you. And all of the wooden screws, now everything is wood. So like nothing's nailed together. It all fits together, just sticks into the base like that, and then these guys come undone. So just wood stock.
Could we roast wieners on it? No, probably
sure.
burn it.
Why not? You can even turn it into like a TV. Hey guys, welcome. Like a little frame.
That actually, I could see a project. I could see one of the artistic people in our community, like Cindy or Heather, making something really spectacular with this. Yeah,
I agree. I don't know. It just made me think like Little House on the Prairie vibes.
Yeah.
But
hi, Sharon.
And it measures 19 by 28. So it's a bigger piece, and it does come down to a smaller to ship. So it's not an expensive shipper.
It's just different. It's totally different piece, totally out of the wheelhouse. And we've asked you guys off and on to, what do you want to see in spring? And everybody's like, just different stuff, Tired of seeing moons and stars and little bluebirds. We've got some weirdness for you. So,
oh, by the way, I'm bringing moon and stars. No, I'm kidding. All right, so I'm not seeing any interest, and that's totally fine. I'll bring it back for the recap. Once again, it's a wooden table loom. And you can see it has all the parts. I just don't know how to use it.
interesting.
Yeah.
It could be Dawn.
Frame, possibly Dawn.
When I was actually talking to another woman at the estate sale where we got this, she told me she thought that's what it was too. So again, it's one of those things where it's definitely, I believe it's antique.
Yeah. It's
definitely the right person. So what may not go here, we may try to find a home for on eBay. But you could do it, Heather. I know you could. But I just think it's interesting.
It really is. You can hang your wieners on there.
There you go. You can use your wiener gloves on your quilt loom frame. There you go.
All right, I'll bring it back for the recap.
All right, so good. All right, so I have something bougie and crazy that I'm bringing. And again, out of my wheelhouse, but so fun to find and be able to bring to you guys. So I'm going to show you. We're going to do this for a second. Look, parade view at Sarah's.
Parade view.
Okay, do you see that sconce right there? Well, that is what I'm selling. So I'm going to show you what it looks like up close. And guess what?
Flowers.
I have 2 of them. Oh, that's a good idea, Kathy. That's a really good idea. I agree. Okay, so let me tip this back down and show you.
Maybe.
All right, so I'm starting these at $78 for choice, which is a very modest price considering what these things typically go for with all of their crystals. Okay, this is a sconce light fixture, and it is working. Now, these were antique, and I will tell you the wiring was shredded. Okay, absolutely shredded, and we had faith in these pieces that we could get them rewired to work. David is very, very handy. So he ordered light kits and rewired all of the wiring into this to where it now has a little remote control for you to turn it on when it's plugged in. Okay. It takes a flame style bulb, and you could get as creative as you want with those, but it's a typical standard size. So these are working sconces. Hey, Word Smith, it's good to see you. And what I think is so spectacular about them, everything I found was like, well, they could be Spanish, they could be French. I don't know the origin, but they are brass, and they do have some really pretty, like almost fleur-de-lis type of leaf patterns. And the Spanish ones were a little bit more intricate and ornate. So I feel like this may be a French one. I'm not sure, but these are beautiful. They are in working order. And they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crystals that hang around the candle. 1 drops in the middle, 1 is on the side, and then you have 3. 1, 2, 3. All of the crystals are there, which is absolutely amazing. And they shined up beautifully. This was so dusty and gross.
Yeah.
And this was a project, okay? This was a David Coleman rehab project, truly. And I told him, I said, I really want to be able to bring these Sunday night. So he ordered the light kits, rewired them, and got them working. And this one up here, that's how it looks hung actually on the wall. So I'm going to try to take that down. Hang on.
And really easy to hang, too.
Yeah.
Just watch the picture frame up top.
Okay. Ooh-wee. You know, I've burnt candles. I've almost set myself on fire. We are not breaking crystal. Right.
That was stressful.
Yeah. Did you like that? All right. So here's what it looks like in working order. These are the bulbs that it does take. Here are all of the crystals. It is not missing any. I do have a little extra crystal I will send. I have one of these little ones that was an extra with the set. So I will send that to whoever the winning bidder is. And again, this is going to be a particular style. It's very Hollywood Regency. They are absolutely stunning. Yes, Rosie's Auction House knows what these typically go for. And usually they're around $250 each. Okay. $78 for choice. O2 Be Me Too. I got a really good deal on these because they were not in working order and we made them work and completely rewired them. So what's great again is
no spray paint.
cord. Let me show you the backs where they hang. And I'm trying to just be really careful with these crystals. So pardon me, it hangs right here in that little open space. And then the cord comes down and David rewired it to where it will stay flush with the little brass piece that comes down. And I think these would be very good on the side of a vanity mirror. If you had like one of the really fancy Hollywood Regency gold vanity mirrors, you could put one on either side, or you could do them in an entryway. I think they would be quite spectacular. And the only reason I don't have the other one lit up is I don't have another bulb. We just got back from vacation and I didn't get to Home Depot for another bulb. So it'll be up to you to provide the bulbs on these.
I want to get a new bulb.
But I just think they're wonderful. Typically, like I said, these go for quite a bit. They are the Hollywood Regency style. All of the crystals are there and intact with 2 pieces, and they're just spectacular. It's
and I saw someone comment in the chat. A lot of these pieces have gone over time and have been passed down, and people will do their own DIY on them, whether it be paint or whatever.
Don't ever paint it.
It's wonderful to find these old brass pieces without any kind of paint or addition.
Yes, please don't ever paint these. These are called a one arm. They do come in 2 arms and 3 arms as well. They are brass and crystal, and they're in great shape. So again, this is going to be $78 for choice on these. It's going to take a particular person with a particular style, and Sally knows. And again, typically just for one of these, they go for about $250. So because we rewired them and we're able to bring them to you, I'm bringing them at a reduced price, and I think they're just great. So I'm going to start a countdown. If I am, Susan, can you tell him to like poop? So I'm going to start a countdown. Here we go. Patsy, thank you so much. And you can throw out your just in case bids. This will be for choice. You can take one or both. All right, here we go. Thank you, Daniel. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid and yeah, this is a really good deal on these guys. It truly is. If you look online for what these go for, yes, this is very fair. And I am thrilled that David rewired them. So they're going to have a whole new life in somebody's house. I will likely take the crystals off to ship these. Yeah, the crystals go for, $8 to $10 each. And each one has, a lot on them. So Patsy has a just in case of 90. And you did not need it. So Patsy, would you like one or both? Just let me know. It is a really good deal. It is. And again, David, amazing job for getting these rewired in working condition again. Because it's special to be able to find something at an estate sale. And these did come from an estate sale here. But it's special to be able to find these and then bring them new life. So Patsy, just let me know if you want one or both, my dear, and we will go on to the next person. Those were hard to show. They were really heavy. Okay. So, and Sally, you would be second choice if Patsy. No, Patsy's going to take both. Okay. Congratulations, Patsy. They're amazing.
Congrats, Patsy.
Thank you.
All right. So I'm going to just put this in so you don't have to worry about it, Sarah. Potatoes. How'd you do? All right. She finished her food. Good for her. All right. So things are calming down at the Colemans. That's good.
Good.
All right. So
you can go down with her.
Oh yeah. No, she's good now.
Okay.
All right. So I have a fun toy. I've always loved bringing tin toys, and this one is no different than all the others that I just love bringing. Just really great litho. graphics on there. This is starting at $30. It's made by Ohio Art, and I'm pretty sure that's dated 77 right there. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. So the year that Sarah was born, this was made. Yeah. And so you can see you got the Fireman all the way around, different little kiddos. And then on the spout here, it says false alarm, false alarm. Now, I did try using this, like pumping it. I couldn't get the water to come up. However, it does hold the water. It won't leak out. But I would definitely just use it as a display. Thanks, Wordsmith.
Oh, thanks,
I'm reading some of the comments, but I just love it. It is a really cool, workable piece as far as, still moving. And this part does pop out. Pull it out here carefully. So you can pull it out and it still has all of the components, but I think there's something in there that's keeping it from sucking it up. So it is all complete. And it's just a great toy to add to your Oh, sorry.
I love that is like the worst sound, that metal on metal. Oh, stop.
Nice.
You're telling me.
But yeah, it's a cool little toy made by Ohio Art, litho, and very collectible, great for your display.
Look at the little fire buckets at the bottom. Aren't they funny?
Yeah, they've got like fireman tights. I didn't know they wore such tight pants.
7, 8, and they all have different numbers on their little hats, and they have their own little water pumper. That number 4 looks like he's had a rough day. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he inhaled some smoke on accident.
Aw.
Got the black lung.
That is so cute, though.
I think it's really cute. It measures right at 9 inches tall, and it has just the right amount of patina. So you've got the whole design, but it still shows that nice age to it. There we go. The nice age going on.
Okay, Pam just retracted her bid, so we have no bids. Hang on. Okay. Let me get back up here. There we go. All right. Thank you, Pam, for letting me know.
Thanks for letting us know. But yeah, look at the blue. I like the blue on the spout. And I'll pull it around this way. Yeah, just a really cool piece. And you can display it multiple ways. I mean, you can do multiple things. I had some lemons sitting here just to keep it from rolling onto the table. So you can do multiple things. I'm going to go ahead and start a countdown. Karen Gillette's in at 30. Thank you so much. Gloria, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they did the color forms or not. I can't remember. But all of the metal and tin toys, the really good ones that we have sold over the years, are usually made by Chinko or Ohio Art. So, yeah, this is really great. So,
true. This could be a nice little hot tub for Lemmy. There we go.
Yes, Sherry, that's right. Ohio Art made. Lemmy looks cute in there.
He likes it.
He does
that's
like
how
it.
He drinks. All right, I'm going to go ahead and count down. Thank you so much, Karen. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Whoever gets this, I think it's going to be Karen Gillette. We'll get 2 stickers.
2 stickers.
Stickers. And Wordsmith, you've got to message me on Instagram. I totally can't find you in my feed. I wanted to hit you up. So Karen Gillette, I see you're just in case. You did not need it. For 30, you've got your own little fire pump.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
So cute.
Thank you.
I love that. Belligerent Keepy. I've lost him currently. There he is. He's behind my phone. He was really upset because I wanted to live in there, David. I could have lived in this thing. It was awesome.
I know. It was pretty cool. And yes, you're right. Let's see. Daniel, yes. Yeah. That's from South Park, yes.
We've watched a few episodes over
Too many.
A few.
Thanks, Karen.
So, you guys, I found like the most wonderful holy grail of kitsch. I've never seen this before. I'll probably never see it again. I don't know what brand it is. I don't know anything about it other than it is extremely rare. And if you're a kitsch collector, look how big this is. She's huge. Okay, now I did pay up for this. So I'm going to start this at $48. All right. She's enormous. This is a vintage turtle bank. and it does not have a stopper. So in order to get your money out of Miss Turtle, you would have to break her little face off, which we don't want to do. Don't break Turtle's face. No. So, and look, she's like, I know somebody's going to break me open for the damn money. Like, she knows it's coming. She doesn't know what era it's going to happen in. Now, everything that I found online, this maybe, it could be DeForest. However, again, good luck finding another one. There is not another one out there. I have never seen this piece before. And this I found on our trip. And they, at the same flea market, you guys, they had a Swifty the Turtle Bank by UNESCO. And no, wait, it wasn't a bank. It was a cookie jar. And it was so cute. I had posted it actually to my stories on Instagram if you watch Instagram stories. And they wanted $20 for it, but it had like this gnarly crack and repair in it. So I didn't pick it up. But I did pick up this turtle because there are no chips, there are no cracks, there are no issues whatsoever. And Turtle is sitting on a big log, it looks like. And it's like that maroon red all the way up, which again, when you look at the eyes and the painting on the mouth and the painting on the body of the shell, it does remind me of DeForest, which if you're familiar with that brand of kitsch, it very well could be, but I looked for DeForest turtle and could not find one. So totally not knowing a maker, but this is a very rare piece of kitsch. I have collected and sold for about 10 years now, and I have never seen this. Never seen this before. So it's just spectacular. It's such a fun piece. I was thrilled to be able to find something so rare and weird for you guys. And I just let's see. So we are right at 9 inches tall. And this is 8.5 inches wide. So as you can tell, pretty good sized piece. This is not just a little like planter size. This is a big turtle. So you also could, of course, use this as a bracelet holder if you wanted to for the neck. You could give him another use other than being a bank. But yeah, don't put money in him because you're going to have to break him to get it out. Yeah, just a cash hold, Daniel.
Sally brought up something I remember from our childhood. You take a piece of paper, you put it in that little cash hole, and then you turn it upside down, and you can kind of get them to slide down like a little chute.
Oh, yep. Yes. If you're putting coins in him, but yeah, I wouldn't want to taint his cash hole in any way.
Wow.
Okay, so Mom says, I see you in at 48. Again, if you're a kitsch person, if you're not a kitsch person, you're like, it's a turtle bank. But if you're a kitsch person, you know how rare this is. So again, I don't really get to pick up that much kitsch in Colorado, but heading on down to New Mexico, we had a good time. So I'm going to start a countdown. Thank you so much, Mom of 6, for bidding and loving this cuteness. I love his face, and he's, I don't know, guys, I'm a little worried because somebody could break me open to get their cash, and then if they put their cash in my cash hold, then they're going to break me. So he's concerned. Okay, let's count down. Here we go. Yes, we do not recommend turtle tainting on this channel. That is correct. No vintage was harmed of any of this. Hi, Zeus. Well, okay, here we go.
Sorry you came in there.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
We 4, do not condone it.
3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid in on my big turtle. I love
big old turtle.
Yes. Don't taint his cash hole, please. He needs an unfettered cash hole. Okay. Yeah. So what? And like, look, this is his bottom. And look, you can tell like there could have been some kind of stopper madness. I'm gonna stop here. But yeah, I don't know.
There's our bid end.
Okay, that's our bid end. Karen. All right. Thank you so much, you guys. Mom of 6, congratulations. Turtle is coming to you. And he is so cool. And I'm so glad he found a home. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. All right. Okay. If you follow me on Instagram and saw, this is the piece that we found at an estate sale also that was all put together. And what they had done was they turned it into a step stool. They put wood on this side and wood on this side so they'd have a step stool. Sarah, I'm going to start this off at $20.
Okay.
This is in really good condition, except you can see just a little bit of torn portion of the label on here. Tasty fruit, cherries, and on the back side here, you have the original stamp by the company. I'm not Hegblade, Bakersville, California, and these are wonderful for little shelves. I don't know if you saw my video of the office here, we have quite a few of these up. They make for great shelves because you can stack multiple things in, and you can also tack things up here, like if you have ephemera. So it makes for a pretty easy display maker. I'll just show you kind of like how it looks with a few things. Just put a couple things on there.
Oh,
yeah, isn't that beautiful?
Don't balance that anymore. No, put it down.
Beautiful. And then you can even put another piece. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, it is a beautiful, beautiful box. Now you can use it as a shelf, or you can use it as a little catcher on a table for some linens or anything like that. It's in really good condition, nice and clean, because it had been stored away as a step stool for so long.
That's so cool.
It is. And I didn't measure it. I should have, but it's your standard fruit tray or fruit crate. 17 by 14. So affordable shipping on that. It doesn't go past that 18-inch mark. But that's when it goes crazy. I've got to catch up on all these jokes.
Oh, they're good. Sally said, add a succulent, since Sarah over the edge.
Yeah. That's true. I could have added a succulent. Yeah, I like the graphics. And, that's not a deal breaker for me. Just the fact that it does have its original sticker on there is great.
Yeah. I love it. We actually have a Colorado peach one in our hallway and our stairway, and I have a bunch of little tchotchkes in it. And these are handy. Again, if you like this style, it's ready to go and decorate with.
Yeah, it totally is. And easy to hang as well. You just put a little nail in the wall and set it right up on there, and it's done. So it's an easy deal. And I just like the style. Kind of breaks up some of the vintage if you have an eclectic style, which I do. So Les, I see you in at 20. I'm going to go ahead and count down. I just wanted to show the back side or this side one more time. And then of course the stamp on this side, and then the other sides are solid wood. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
That's so bad. Don't do that.
They need some sun.
Les, you do have good style. I know the things you buy. Yes, you do.
You have great style.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Les said she's got it for 20. Congratulations.
Right on. Congrats, Les. And I can crack stuff inside of here. So
all right, let's do some more kitsch. But it's been a kitsch-tastic little week. And yes, don't worry. It's just kitsch-gasmic, fun family goodness, very wholesome for the whole crowd. So I am starting this set at $50. This is a Japanese redware set, and it is a sake set. So this would have been your original sake decanter. And look at the little deer on Mama's back that makes the handle. Is that sweet or what? And then she has little golden hooves, as you can see as I turn her around. And then her head has hand painting. Her eyes are great. And the last time I found one of these, the cork was just trashed. But I'm going to try to gently rip her head off. Hang on. There she goes. All right. So you can see the cork is actually in fantastic shape. It's almost like new, but it's not. That is her original cork. And we've got the little red bow with the little painted pink ears. And look at those little spots. Just the coolest little set. Now with the sake decanter, you're going to get 6 of these little sake cups. Okay. There is damage to one of them, and I'm going to show it to you. Otherwise, everything else is in excellent condition. The one that has damage has a little chip right there. Okay. And you can see that. I think it also had, yeah, right there is the chip. And that's it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, and they're cute because they actually will stack on top of each other. And I love the fact that you have the little matching deer sake cups for sake to go with it. It looks absolutely darling. I am not the balancing magnifico that my husband is.
You got this.
I'm not going to put these on a board and balance them, but I will show you that there are all 6. Here's 2 more.
I like the style of the deer's head on the little cups.
Aren't they darling? So you're going to get 6 of these little boogers all together. I just can't hold them all at the same time. They are great. And these are little 2-inch sake cups. Size-wise, FYI, this little gal is 9 inches tall. I had measured it. There it is. 9 inches tall by 5 inches wide this way. And then the little sake cups that are 6 are 2 inches. So let's start a countdown. Thank you guys so much. I know, right? Holly, I feel like barely used. And they've probably, where I found these was literally this crazy little kitsch honey hole that had everything in cases. So everything was like in this hidden back room in all of these cases, and the cases were unlocked. So literally I was able to like, they were like patio doors. So I was like pulling them open and like making a pile. It was so exciting. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to count down. This is for the set of 6 sake cups and the decanter. Redware, made in Japan. Oh, let me show you too. There is no Japan stamped on the bottom or anything, but it is on the little cups.
Right.
Okay. All right, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end on the little sake set. You're going to get 6 of the little deer cups with matching deer mama. And baby on the back. Let's drink. Let's have Japanese rice wine.
Heck yeah. Let's get crazy.
I do love some sake. It's so smooth and delicious.
Especially when it's warm.
Edge. Yeah. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right. There is my bid in from Karen. Thank you, Karen. Sally, this set's coming to you for 50. Congratulations. I'm so glad I got it out of that place and it's getting a home. So congratulations to you. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, Sarah, I'm bringing a piece of glass, actually a big piece of glass, and I'm just starting it at 28.
Okay.
In fact, let me.
I do too, Daniel. Yeah.
Shine her up. Got my fingerprints on her. Okay, so I thought it was dark enough behind me. Hopefully this will help show. So this is a beautiful stretched swung vase, and it is clear, beautiful clear.
David, I'll be right back.
Okay, all the way down until you get down to the bottom, which is a nice rose style with that frosted. Now, this isn't Viking. Viking made a similar piece on their cabbage rose with the frosted base. It actually sticks out more, so it's a little bit more bulbous, I guess you would say. This one smooths right in. So I'm going to show you how it smooths right in to the clear, which I have no idea how they were able to do that. So there's texture down here, but then when it comes in, it just smooths in. Holly, I see you in at 30. Thank you so much. This is a gorgeous piece. Now, this was made in Portugal by Ivima. So Ivima is what the company was called in Portugal. And they did a lot of different glass pieces since I think it was 90 something. And they did many pieces that try to not mimic, but to compete with some of the other glass makers. So I'm going to show you the clarity on here. And they also made crystal pieces. So they didn't just stick with like the art blown glass style. So I'm going to show you. There we go. That shows how clear it is. It is just crystal clear all the way through. Thanks, Karen. Yeah, I was super excited to find this. It was just hiding in the corner. And, you know, the size of it alone made it worth grabbing because it is a little bit bigger than most that I was able to find online by this maker. This one measures 20 and a half inches. So it is large.
It's large.
It's a large one. Yeah, smooth, textured, bulbous at the bottom.
Yes.
I mean, nothing better. And you can see the pedestal actually has a nice design going on there too. So set it on a board just so you can see how it sits. So that shows you the bottom has just a nice.
So good. Thank you.
And Ziggity, I see you in at 32. I'm going to count this down, but once again, I just wanted to show you have that beautiful frosted, and Viking did the same type of concept. Theirs was more ornate at the base and stuck out, whereas this smooths in to the clear, and I think that is its own unique style, and I dig it.
That's really pretty.
It really is. And
this is a big, lovely, hefty piece. And I think it would look spectacular with any of your blown glass or your swung glass vases. Yeah.
Yep. And really very clean, nice and clean. And we will ship it very tenderly. So Ziggity, I saw you're 36, and Holly, I see you're 40. It was like, all right. So we're going to go ahead and count down before I break it. Very thick too. I just want to show you in the opening the thickness on this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Once again, the name is Ivima, so Ivima in Portugal, from Portugal. And this is from the 70s.
Yeah.
Done in the 70s to compete with some of the others. And we're actually going to go see Portugal the Man come July.
Totally different subject, but yes.
Totally different, but yes, it is Portugal. All right, so for 43, Holly, this is yours. Thank you all for your bids.
Congratulations. Thank you guys so much. Really pretty piece, David. Love that.
Thanks.
All righty. I'm trying to decide which way that I want to go now. Oh, let's do this. I found a jewelry casket, you guys. And I was so excited about this because the last time I had one, if you remember, it was kind of a triangle shape. Well, this one is an oval. All right. So I'm going to start this beautiful jewelry casket at $39. And if I can find my sheet, my goodness, there we go. Okay. So this is beveled glass on the top. And it is an ormalu, which was the same as the other one that I sold. Gold filigree in the oval shape with the beautiful roses that go all the way around it. Look at the feet.
Beautiful.
You can see how ornate. Look at the bottom.
Yeah, I didn't even look at how ornate this was.
Yeah, it is very ornate, very pretty. And it has like an open air. So instead of being encased in glass around the sides, it is just open air around the sides with the filigree gold pattern. And then this little latch on the outside lifts up the top and it opens. The hinge is wonderful. It has the same color on the inside as the last one that I sold. And everything that I found online on this particular one dates it to the 1950s. And it says the brand is Matson, Matson. Look at, I'm just trying to get you to see the detail in it. It's so pretty. And I have some little brooches down in there that will be coming a little bit later in the show as well. It is an excellent shape. It doesn't have any issues. This is the bottom side. Sorry, I had a little brooch fell out actually. But on the bottom, it has the same kind of like cream colored velvet as well. Let me show you. But it displays so beautifully when you have some little trinkets down in here. Also, if you had, let's say, grandma's jewelry, or you have a special wedding ring. You know, this would be a lovely way to display your jewelry. These look great on a vanity case, and they're really collectible. There's lots of the Ormalu style out there, but usually the more ornate ones, and see the scroll work even around the top, and the facets that are holding the bevel glass, and then you can see the bevel on the glass in the side.
Nice.
Isn't it lovely?
Yeah.
Oh, let me give you a size, guys. I'm sorry. I forgot about that. 4 1/4 by 4. And then it is 3 inches tall. So it's 4 1/4 by 4, 3 inches tall. Really cute. Has 4 little feet that set on the ground. And it is just beautiful. It's a lovely vintage jewelry casket. So I'm going to start a countdown, you guys. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with David and I tonight. Still 230 of you here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here we go. And this would look good with my sconces that I sold earlier, right?
Yes, it would.
Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you guys for hanging out with us on your Sunday. We are just so happy to be back. We feel refreshed. We've got new stuff. It's a good week. It's been a really good week. All right, Mary Beth, I see you're just in case. Thank you so much.
Yes.
I missed part of the chat, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know what I missed, but somebody
they're
said
having some fun with candy, and everybody. Wordsmith's going to be sending chocolates to everyone in the chat. So
Wordsmith, how wonderful! Thank you. Not to put you on the spot, man.
Yeah.
All right. So Mary Beth for 45. Congratulations on this little beauty. It is so sweet and wonderful, and it is coming to you. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Excellent. Ooh, eclairs. That sounds good.
Ooh. All right.
Now out there like fritters, apple fritters. That's like my favorite.
Oh, I'll F up a fritter now. Yes.
Yeah. All right. So I've got another piece of glass I'm bringing. This one, it was kind of hard to bring. Kind of wanted to keep it, thought about it, decided to go ahead and sell. This, I do believe, is antique Northwood. And it has, from what I could find online, I did find the exact same vase. And they were a couple of different listings calling it the olive russet thin ribbed. So it does have a nice thin ribbing going on there, and the olive color is definitely what it is. You've got that olive, and then the carnival glass effects, you know, with the iridescence pulls in the honey yellow and a little bit of amber, and even some purples that pop through. It is a beautiful, beautiful piece, and you can see all the way through, nice and clean. And I just absolutely love anything with the carnival glass and the iridescence that shines out. Now, there's no glow as far as I know. Let me just double check. I didn't think so. No, there's no glowing components going on in there, but you don't need it because it is that beautiful carnival with that iridescent design going on. And I'm going to just get in really close. It almost resembles like gold flecks in there. Mm-hmm. And the ribbing is what really gives it that nice style to it. It measures right at 9.5 inches tall. And I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 9 pulls, different. 9 pulls. I'm used to
like you've sold a lot of these vases, but never one that quite had the carnival yellow. It's always like an orange. So
yeah, it's a totally different tone with the carnival, and the base of it is the base of the carnival glass is a green, an olive green, and so then with that it just kind of makes that yellow pop in here and there. So yeah, it's just a different style. The opening at the top is a little bit bigger as well than most that I find. It's 4.5 inches diameter. So the top, you can fit quite a bit in there, definitely. And Susan Sharp, I see you in at 30. I'm going to go ahead and start a countdown. This pairs nicely with clear glass. It pairs nicely with brass.
It's a good size if you like to pick daffodils or jonquils this time of year.
Oh,
it would be pretty much like the perfect jonquil vase. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a usable vase too. You can just clean it right out and reuse it.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. It measures once again at 9.5 inches tall, so it's a nice size. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, hello, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Oh my gosh, it's a Lemmy vase.
Oh my gosh, look, there's Lemmy in the bottom. You know, that's actually pretty cute, David. I like that.
Merch.
Keeping our stickers to the bottom
Yeah.
of all vases. So you either get Bucky or Lemmy in your vase.
Yeah.
I like
Upside
that.
down Lemmy. All right. So Suzanne, I see your 36. And Susan Lynn, I see your just in case of 38 and the bid end. So for 37. 37, Susan Lynn, this is your Bucky. What's up?
What's up?
What's up?
I have been so happy. I've been so happy since Easter, and I've been eating all the chocolates and everything, and I'm just so happy.
Are you happy? Well, guess what, Bucky? Susan just won this vase, and she gets these. Yeah, and she gets both of these stickers with her order. So,
yay, Susan!
Thank you guys.
I love you. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, he's out. He's out. All right.
Thank you, Susan.
Next up is an item that is really hard to show. So I'm going to show you one at a time. This is a canister set, and I'm going to start the canister set at 34. It is beautiful. These are made by Lefton, which, again, all of you kitsch peeps know. I don't have to tell you what Lefton, the brand, is. But if you're not in the know, this is a Japanese ceramics company, and they are absolutely amazing. Most of their creations are made in Japan. George Lefton, of course, lives here in the US, but everything was exported. Oh, it's dripping water because I washed them.
Nice.
So here is the tag. All right, we've got a Lefton Exclusives Japan, and we are numbered 289. And these, okay, so let's talk about this. Do you guys think these are partridges? Or do you think that maybe they are little canaries? I'm not sure, because we've got, you know, classic partridge in a pear tree, but they're not Christmas. In fact, they are little basket weaves that are just perfect for spring. And you are going to get all 4 of these. And what is really amazing to me is out of all 4 of them, the only issue is on the big one. And it's this little chip right here. And it's not noticeable. It's not a deal breaker, but I want you to know it's there. Otherwise, all of these canisters, even on the inside lips of the lids, are in awesome shape. Yeah. Lefton made this particular pattern in the 60s. And so on the front, you've got the classic little bird with the pears and everything and the flower, right? I love the little orange blossom. And then what I like about these is on the back, you have a golden apple and a pear. Okay. Nice. So if you wanted to, and you see how I have them displayed up there, you could do pear here, then bird here, then another pear. So you wouldn't necessarily have to display them all the same way. You could do them like this. Yeah. If you like that side, or you could do them like this. It might be a dove. Yeah, it could be.
That's like the shape of a dove for sure.
So that is the largest one, and the biggest one stands 10.5 inches tall. So this one's big. Okay. And then there's 3 more. Aren't they cute? I know, Lisa. I thought they were adorable. And you know,
you can store your pears in there and your birds.
Yes. And to find a whole set that are in, you know, good shape, that are often, you know, date to the 60s without a bunch of chips, because I will tell you, some of these designs, as far as cookie jars, they have all that great relief on it, but they're really prone to chipping. Yeah. So this set is just in such nice shape. This was an estate sale find while we were gone. We hit some estate sales as well, and just thought it was so cool. So here's the back side of the second biggest one. Okay. Then the third biggest one and the fourth are so cute. And, you know, you could always put like 2 in the kitchen, 2 in the bathroom, because they're really spring birds. They're not necessarily, you know, you don't have to be stuck to the kitchen. They'd be cute in a craft room too.
Oh yeah. Put cotton balls in them.
Yeah. You could put 2 in the bathroom, 2 in the kitchen, whatever you want to do. So you can see all the little birds on top have their beaks. Nobody has been chipped up. Nobody has been broken. It's just amazing to me. Hi, Stacy. It's just amazing to me that these are still around and in such good shape. So again, these are made by Lefton, Japan. They all have their original stickers. And it is such a beautiful set. This set is on eBay right now for much more than what I am asking. So if you find it, you can find this set, but it's for a lot more than I'm selling it for. So you're going to get all 4 included. And again, shipping is not going to be a nightmare because the way that we would ship these is partially nesting, partially not. And then we would, of course, would separately wrap your tops as well. And we will get you, of course, the best shipping that is out there. But yeah, it's pretty exciting to find this whole set. So again, this is Lefton, made in Japan. You're going to get all 4. And the biggest canister is 10.5. The second biggest canister is 9.5. And then we go 8.5. And then we go 6.5. So the smallest one is 6.5 with the bird lid. Okay. So let's start a countdown. Hi, Robin. It's so good to see you. Hello, hello. And Linda, I saw your bid. Thank you guys so much. This is for the entire set of vintage 1960s Lefton canisters. Again, you can, oh, shoot.
Did you get water on the computer?
On my laptop. Hang on. Hold tight.
Oh.
It had a little water remnant left in it because I rinsed him out. Oh my God, I just spilled water on my MacBook. Oh God. Okay, hold on.
It should be fine. Just don't push any buttons.
Oh, David, that stressed me out. Okay. So never a dull moment, right? Never a dull moment. Okay, so these canisters may be really costly. We'll see. All right. Let's hope not. 15, 14, 12, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end, and they look so beautiful together.
They do.
Daniel, I know. I was channeling Daniel Harps. I really was. Except it wasn't salsa, Daniel. So no salsa, man. Just a viewer. I see you, Noelle. I see you. Thank you guys so much. And there is my bid in. Noelle, you got these for $39. Congratulations. That is such a great deal. And they are beautiful. Yeah, not scripted, Gavin, truly.
Reality.
True reality TV.
True reality. All right. So I'm bringing a camera I'm super excited about because I have this one in my collection. These are actually very collectible on this style. These were made in the 40s, and it is a working camera, box camera. I'm going to show you the lens real quick. Let's get the glare on it. There we go. So you can see it opens and closes just fine. Components work, and the handle is intact. Usually these are all torn up. It is intact, and it's made by, of course, Kodak, but it's the Target Brownie, the 620, and it has just the perfect tones with the gray, with the gold, and then the silver accents with the with the Art Deco face. I think it would really go nice with anything industrial. If you're a brass lover, this really pairs nicely. And I showed you on the wood, you know, this type of thing I think looks amazing with a wood on a wood shelf because it does kind of stand out against that brown. Oh, that's cool, Gloria. Yeah, I have quite a few box cameras, and there's a lot of different ones out there. The Target Brownie 620 was made a little bit less for a briefer time at the end of the style of the Art Deco faces. And instead of having silver, they were going with the gold to kind of move into a new style. Once again, this one is in excellent condition, no tears or rips on the actual box itself. You know, some aging, but that's it. The viewfinder is not too cloudy. And like I said, the shutter releases. So if you have 120 or 220 film, you could definitely shoot film in here and have it processed. And I'm just going to show you how it looks with, you know, kind of my vibe, what I like to do with some of my vintage. So like, I'll just show you, put it on a wood shelf, this stuff together. Just really cool. The black and the golds pull in a lot of different colors and just kind of goes with anything. Oh, you can even put it with a Mexican pottery owl. Why not? See, instant. I mean, I just love box cameras because they are so easy to display. Set it down, and you can put something right on top as well. You know, you could. I don't have anything to put up there, but you get the gist. You can definitely set something up on top of them. Let's put Dirty Cupid up there. Yeah. All right, so Rose, I see you in at 35. We're going to go ahead and count down. No, you don't, Sherry. You do not want me to make this place for you. Sarah will tell you. Usually if I set something up, she has to come back through and fix it up a bit.
You do a good job, though. Like, your displays in the office are pretty awesome.
Well, I have a lot of help, so just say it. Yeah, I love these pieces. My brother lives up by Eastman, where Kodak used to have their big factory. And yeah, so I've always loved the Kodak pieces. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're going to release it one more time. There we go.
So Heather said that she found out that Eastman Kodak named the brownie after the little pixie guy to market him to kids. Isn't that interesting?
Okay. I did not know that.
He's had, or the original Boxies, Lord, the original brownies had the original brownie cameras had the pixies on the boxes. There we go.
Okay. Yep. I got you. All right. Thank you so much, Karen Gillette, for jumping in for Karen Williams. Rose had a just in case of 45, but Susan Stonestrom had just in case of 52. So for 46, this is yours, Susan. Thank you so much.
And Susan, I don't know that we have ever worked together. So if you would email us your PayPal email, your zip code, and your shipping address, as well as your YouTube username to ttbsarahc@gmail.com. And that way we'll get you invoiced tomorrow. Yep. And thank you so much, you guys.
Thank you so much.
All right. I got another rare piece of kitsch. And this is actually a piece that I own myself. And I am a deer collector. I love vintage deer. Always have. I have a big vintage deer tattoo on my bod. Like I love vintage deer. So this is the absolutely cutest. And this is what I call a kawaii style deer. I'm starting her at $32. And she is a figurine. Okay. She's not a bank. She doesn't have a cash hole. None of that. She does have a little hole in the bottom. And it's written $1.29 on her, which I think is very sweet. You can see how old she is. She is spectacular with her little blue eyes, and look at those eyelashes. Again, if you're a kitsch collector and you love deer and so on, you know this is the good stuff. This is the good stuff. So
you made a sound.
I did. I was like, oh. So I was
like that. Yeah.
The only issue is she does have cold paint on her red bow. So there's a little spot right there where they have missed the cold paint. It's not chipped or anything. It's literally just, there's no paint there. Okay. And then she has these cute little flowers that adorn her, and she has a blue and a red flower on her head. So these are just darling. And again, I've had mine for probably about 7 years, and I have it displayed in my hallway. And then happened upon another one while we were out and about. And I was just, is it a pencil sharpener, Karen? No, definitely not a pencil sharpener. I am sure, because her hole is way too.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
So anyway, she's adorable, and we're not going down that rabbit hole. Nope.
Yeah,
okay.
No, I wouldn't go down that road. No.
Not going down that road. Okay. So thank you guys so much for having fun with us. Yes. Thank you, Wordsmith. It's, I don't have a cash hole. I'm not a bank. I'm just a figurine, just a regular old hole. Yeah, all right. So, Tanya, thank you so much for your bid. I saw the other bids, and I'm going to start a countdown. Hey, Kevin, good to see you. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, no,
At
Karen,
least
I'm
you would have been it protected. She had the cap on, so we're good.
right when I did it, I was like, "Oh, Sarah, that's so bad."
I
Okay.
was like, wow, she's pulling one of my moves.
Oh, Suzanne, I see you at 36. Hi, Jamie. Well, the deer has it will fit a finger very nicely. So, all right, Suzanne, I see you at 38. Thank you so much.
Oh, that
Tanya,
was after.
or no, actually, that was after the bid in. I'm so sorry. So, Tanya Cole, congratulations. You are a new buyer as well. Definitely email me. This is coming to you. And she's so cute. I'm so glad you got her. So, email us at ttbsaracy@gmail.com. And thank you for all the new love tonight.
Yes, thank you guys so much. And I have some barware, and I'm super excited about this piece. All right, I do not know who made it. There's no markings on the bottom. Nice solid bottom. It is thicker glass down here to keep your drinky nice and cold. It does have its original top. I'm starting this off at 24. The top is, I believe that's copper. And then you've got the gold tone on the outside. Just the whole thing. You never know. Nothing. Yeah, I can't really get much in there, but this is nice and clean. It's definitely usable, and it still has its original cap. Now there is a little dingy, a couple of little dingies up here, but it still displays beautiful. Now the glass up here, there's no chips or damage. That's always a little bit exciting to find. And then it has the frosted stripes all the way through. I do believe this is probably from the 50s, maybe early 60s at the newest. It measures right at, where did I put that? It measures right at 10.5 inches tall with the lid. So I'll show you that. But just a beautiful piece for your cocktail shaker if you have a bar set up. But this can also just be a regular display away from your bar. Sitting up there, you can put this to the back like that. It does have kind of a neat atomic feel. And the swirl in the frosting kind of reminds me a little bit of like Dorothy Thorpe style. I think that would definitely go nicely if you do have Dorothy Thorpe. Tongue tied. Work. But yeah, you just, I mean, that's fancy. That is fancy. Just instant fancy.
You know what like trend wise, sorry to interrupt, but what I've noticed trend wise is everything that like Target and World Market and all those places are selling has kind of like that gold patina on everything now, which is really trendy. So this could actually fit in with some of your more modern stuff too.
True. Very true. And yeah, if you know someone for Father's Day, it's coming up in a quick minute, and this is a great gift. I know I would enjoy something like this. Hint, as as a gift, something like this. I'm hinting at Sarah, not you guys. Not at you guys. I can't keep this. So, hint. All right, Rose, I see you at 26. Thank you so much. Once again, beautiful, thick glass. It is not going to break on you when you're mixing your drinks with the ice in it. And the texture on this actually gives you a little bit of a grip, which is nice when you're shaking and it's a little wet. It'll give you some grip. Yeah, you got it. Oh, I almost broke it right there. I grabbed it by the lid and it popped. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and count it down before I break something. Yeah, very mod. You can definitely fit it in multiple schemes. So here we go, Rose. Hoping you're going to get it. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, hello, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Once again, beautiful piece, and it comes with Lemmy and Bucky, y'all. And I saw a comment earlier about our stickers purchasing and stuff. We might do that in the future in a little bit here, but right now we're just doing them with our purchases as our giveaways and stuff. Yes. So Rose did not need you just in case for 26. This is your shaker. Thank you.
Congratulations, Rose. Nice score.
Congrats, Rose.
Awesome. Yeah. All right. So let's see. I am going to, what am I doing? Oh, let's do these. So these are kitschy and really cool and totally different. I had never ever seen these before either. And they are just so sweet. So, David, I'm going to start these at $18 each. And these are actually linen lithographs. So they are lithos printed on linen. And the artist is called Bertha Warren Boyd. And that is her signature down there, which is super hard to make out. But you can see this puppy dog has done some naughty things. This dates between 1938 and 1940s. So I was able to at least date it to when the artist was popular. And she had a book of puppies and kitties that she was famous for. So these particular prints are images, I believe, that may have been taken from the book, but I'm not sure. It does appear to be in its original frame. See the little nails? That's how you can tell it's definitely old. And then this is just literally a little piece of string. You might want to redo that. Okay. It's fine. It's on there. Like where I bought them, they were hanging. However, just in the future, you may want to redo your string. So you can see this poor little guy has been locked up. The little bird has come to talk to him, and he messed up Mama's shoe. So everybody's kind of had it with him, but he's just so dang cute. How could you be mad at that face? Now the frame, you can see right there on the corner, has just a little bit of wear. Okay. And it's in a frame that has a green stripe that goes all the way around, kind of like a jadeite green. And then it is matted. I'm trying to get the texture for you so you can see this, but they're in really nice shape. These measure, let me tell you also how big. Almost 13. So 12 3/4 by 10 3/4. So 12 3/4 by 10 3/4 on size. This is your first choice. Your second choice is such a hoot. And these little dudes, these are little kitties that got in the jam. Look at their faces. This one is just straight up pissed off. And this one is just like, hey, you got more jam than me. And this one's just straight up gluttony, like in the strawberry jam. And you can see it says strawberry jam on the little bucket that they're in. And then you've got little strawberries and jam hanging down. So we've got some naughty kitties. And I love that you've got the old ball jars behind them in the kitchen with the green doors on the cabinets and the little green fur floor. And then you've also got her signature there as well. So I thought these were precious. These came from an antique mall. And they are the same artist. I think they would look pretty sweet together. They are both the same size, if you heard me give out the measurements. And they are just really sweet. I hope the linen is picking up, because when you see them framed as lithos, they definitely show the texture in the linen, which looks really nice. And from everything that I found online, this is how these came in the frame. Okay. So these would have been the original frames. Yeah, well, they're really pissy, prissy, and pumpkin. I like it. Yeah. They're so Audrey, but they're just so cute. And again, look how great these look together. I just think they're absolutely darling. And this poor little guy feels so bad. He ate Mama's shoe.
Bad boy.
Oh, look at his little face.
Poor little feller.
So cute. I know. He feels terrible. Poor guy. So I'm going to start a countdown. Thank you guys so much for your bids. I absolutely adore these little kitsch litho prints. And again, these are older. 1938 through 1940s is what these actually date to. So they're really sweet. All right, you guys, I'm counting them down. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, the artist's name is Bertha Warren Boyd. She was famous in the late 1930s for her kitten and puppy book. And I just think these are absolutely precious, and they are so naughty. We've been bad. Look, we're really bad.
What's funny is we almost missed these. We finished checking out. We were grabbing the boxes, and then Sarah looked up and was like, what?
I know. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have those.
Yeah.
So yeah, I grabbed them. Thank you so much. Annette Mayfield has the last bid for 25. Yes. And then there's our bid in from Karen. Yes, Tanya, thank you. So Annette Mayfield, let me know. We'll just call it kitties or puppies or both. Let me know which one or ones that you would want. And these are lithographs on linen in their original forms, which are just so darn cute. Thank you, Holly. Thank you, Mods, for helping everything go so nicely tonight. Okay, Annette's going to take both. They are so wonderful. Congratulations, Annette. They're so cute.
Congrats.
Love them. You will love them.
And also, I wanted to mention, people were commenting about merch, T-shirts and stuff. Sarah and I are planning on working on some ideas in the future, but we want to take our time because a lot of merch can be made kind of sketchy, not high quality. We want to get high quality out there for you. So, but I promise we are working on that.
Yes.
All right. And so my next find I'm super excited about, but I'm going to show you the one damaged piece that I found when I was looking at it. And I didn't notice this when I got it. This little guy has a little chip on the bottom of his fin. So I just want to show you on the bottom, but when he's sitting there, you can't really notice. They are all chained up. Again, we've got chains, guys, and these are made in Japan. I do believe it's supposed to be a whale, even though the shape is more dolphinish. I don't know for sure. You could call it a whale or a dolphin, but these are redware made in Japan, and they're all chained together. And I'm going to show you how they're chained. It's pretty interesting. So they just kind of slide around. So I'm going to pop them up like that. There we go. Kind of like dead fish, but not really. So, yep. Thank you, Kelly. Got that blocked.
Yeah, I got them. They're. I think that these are kind of like killer whales. They're like Shamu, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and all the cold paint is pretty much there. Like I said, just the one little fella has a little boober on that fin right there. There are a total of 6 babies on the chain. And I'm going to just hold them up like this. Oh, I will. There's 6 babies on the chain, and then Big Mama is taking them for a little ride. One of them has, there it is. I just wanted to show this first. So one of them does have their Made in Japan sticker on there, which is great if you're into stickers. But yeah, let's put it on the board. Hopefully blackboard will work. Yeah, blackboard's fine. Those are
so cute.
How do I want to do them?
Well, could be.
What? What? I'm playing with them. They're just it's so hard to turn them like this. You need 2 hands to mess with them. But so they're all there. But I love them. The fact that they're chained up together.
They're not showing well on the black. It just looks like a pile of dolphins.
Pile of fish bird.
Pile of fish.
Right, there we go. We'll do white instead.
Much better.
There we go. That is better. Yeah. So they move around on the chain. So let's just see if I can get them to. You can
set them to where they're all going the same direction, or if you're feeling frisky with your orcas, you can,
frisky with your orcas. Yeah, absolutely. And there are some folks out there that have mermaid bathrooms. I think these would be great in a mermaid bathroom. And
there you go.
That's what I'm going to do for now. So, but yeah, she's hanging out with her babies, and she should be pulling them, but it looks like they're going to be pulling her.
Yeah, I think they might be pulling her. But the fact that they're redware, there's 6 of them, and they're all there. That's pretty great.
They're all there and tied up.
Chain baby collector. These can be a lot of fun. There's literally jillions and jillions of little chained 1950s ceramic animals. And that's actually how I got started doing this whole thing, was a chained lady with her poodle. It set off a whole series of events, and now we're here. So
yeah, this is a big old stringer, Tim.
Stringer of whales, yes.
Yeah, and the biggest whale, the mama whale, is 4.5 inches in size, and then the babies measure right at 2 inches. Now, you can always take it off the chain if you wanted to display it differently, But I think, just takes a little bit of time using both hands to get them laid out however you want to lay them out on a shelf. But I think they're just great little aquatic pieces.
Yes. No, Patsy, they're not really made to hang. They're supposed to sit, but David has them facing different ways. But if you sit them just right, you can make them all go the same way as Mama.
Yes. I'll try. This one
You have to you have to be patient with their little chain. It's kind of
patience. And I don't have patience. That's about as much patience I have right there. That's it. That's it. Stop.
Yummy.
Oh my gosh, are we still doing this? Can we move on?
Yes. Okay. So nobody wants the little
No,
orchids.
okay. I got them lined up. Just because we're going to show them lined up. There we go. All fishies going one way.
Oh, see, that looks cute. That is how, and there's black cats. If you collect any of these little redware guys, there's little black cats that have all the little kitties that go the same way.
Yes.
Yeah, they're collectible and cute.
They are. But I'm not seeing any interest, so we will bring them back for the recap. Once again, redware. Oh, Robin's in at 22. I'm going to go ahead and count down. Once again, one has just that little boober on his little fin, but it doesn't display. It displays fine, doesn't show up. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did end. It's Jonah and the whale.
Kevin wants to know if all the babies have the same dad or not.
No.
What are their names? Patsy wants to know.
Leader. This one's Tuna. This one is Frank, Tina, Jachi, Orion, and this is Big Mama.
Nice. I love how you just completely came up with that. Kardashians, yes.
Kardashians. They can float if you want to try it, but I think, I don't know, maybe the chains will bring them down. So thank you so much, Robin. This is yours for 22. Thank you.
Congratulations, Robin. Congrats. I think those are really, I'm glad they found a home. I think they're really cool.
Yeah, George, and George. Thank you, Robin.
So next up for me is a piece of antique.
Do they glow?
You asked that.
That's the best question ever, Robert. Thank you.
Robert, that is hysterical. Thank you for that. Okay. All right. So I have a piece of antique literature that is really, really nice. This, again, was a find that I got while we were gone. And it is really, really special. It is from 1888, if you can believe that. So it is over 100 years old, about 135 years old, actually. So this is Barnaby Rudge, and this is the Alta edition. Now, Alta put out, if you were to like do a Google Lens search on this, you'll see Alta put out other books around the same time period, but they were all late 1880s. And this is actually a Dickens tale. So it is Barnaby Rudge and Hard Times by Charles Dickens. So this is a Dickens tale that I actually wasn't familiar with. But from everything that I read, and David, I'm starting this at 38 because of age. Basically, it was written, of course, in the typical Dickens-esque verbiage, and it's set in England, actually London specifically. And the setting for this book is during the 1780 Gordon riots in London. Okay, again, something I was not familiar with, but that's the backdrop of the book. And it deals with patriarchy and oppression and people's relationship to their government, basically. So again, relevant themes still to this day. And it has a lot to do with rebellion, fathers and sons, and basically that relationship. So it's a very beautiful book. It is nicely bound. We'll read a snippet here. My dear Martha, said Gabriel. Mrs. Varden turned over to the next page and then went back again to the bottom line over leaf to be quite sure of her last words, and then went on reading without an appearance of the deepest interest and study. My dear Martha, said the locksmith, how can you say such things when you know you don't mean them? If you were dying, why, if there was anything serious in the matter with you, Martha, shouldn't I be in constant attendance upon you? Okay, so Martha's drama, all right?
Yeah.
But this book, again, is really in nice shape. The binding is great. And let me show you the spine on this, too. So it says Barnaby Rudge, and then it says illustrated. And I can't tell if this is like a leather or it almost feels kind of like a linen that has been printed upon. But again, great shape as far as the book. 1888. Thank you, Jamie. I was trying to make Martha get hers. In America is where the war is. It took off the defense of the Salwaners in America, where the war is. So a lot of comparisons, I guess. Interesting. It is a interesting book. And again, this is Dickens. Yes, always such joyous topics indeed, right? So I'm going to start a countdown. Thank you so much. Again, this dates to 1888. It is an Alta edition of Barnaby Rudge and his End Times by Charles Dickens. So I'm starting to count down. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end. Thank you so much, you guys, for all of the giggles tonight. Y'all are on fire. We have missed you, and it feels great to be back. All right. I see you're just in case of 75, Chris. Thank you so much. And there's my bid in from Miss Karen. All right. Fantastic. So, Chris, for 38, Barnaby Rudge is yours. Right. Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Congrats. All right. My next item, I'm bringing a hooter, and he is made in Mexico. And he's a big hooter. So we do have it, the signature or marking of made in Mexico. It is not marked Tonala, but it is the same like Tonala style and quality. I do want to note this baby has been around for a bit. He has just a little chip on his ear up here. Looks like he, might have gotten a little hail on there or something, and just a little scratching up front. Otherwise, it's really nice condition, no chips off of it. And you have the beautiful floral on the back. Oh, hi, Maisie. I see you at 27. Thank you so much. And so beautiful sculpt, but what really is cool is the way he sits. So he's got his front nubbins, just like the Tonala pieces, the doves. Now this one sits kind of sitting back. Like, ooh, actually, this is kind of how the puppies look when they wake up and they're like, what? Just kind of like looking up at it.
Dazed and confused.
Confused. Yeah. A really cool sculpt. I like the way he sits. I like the turn of his head. And, oh, cool, Maisie. Sorry you had to wait a little bit. But yeah, I've been waiting to bring this big fella. He measures right at 9.5 inches tall. So he's a biggin'. He's a big boy, and I just have to show him on that board because that's what really makes him stand out and show off his style is when he's sitting on the nubbins, pushing them back, has a nice swoop to him. So it'll go really nice with all of your vintage. I'm going to show you the line work on it real quick before we start a countdown. And you can see really delicate, nice line work done on all of the pottery here. The florals on the back, as well as the feathering on the top and the front. So you got the feathering coming down with the blacks and whites. And of course, the traditional Tonala colors that you expect. Once again, I don't believe it's Tonala because it's not marked Tonala, so I can't say that. It is Mexican pottery, and it is on the older side. So definitely a nice hooter. Yes, Karen, nice hooter.
Tonala is a place as far as I'm concerned, right? So when it's signed from Tonala, that means that it was actually made in Tamala.
Correct.
But the Talavera pottery that somebody was talking about, I believe is more colorful. So Tamala usually goes with the earth tones, although you will see some blues and browns.
Once in a while, but they stick with those earth tones, like Sarah was saying, in the earthy designs. Yep.
I like his little nubbin feet. That is my favorite part of all of these little Mexican pottery pieces because it just feels so mid-century to me, and it looks, that sleek style. And then you've got the little meter feet, and this guy's big. He's
big.
Not just a little guy. He's quite large. Yeah,
he's a big fella. He is 9.5 inches tall. Yeah, really great guy, and solid Mexican pottery, vintage, and ready for your mid-century modern style or eclectic. Or, there's just so many things that this wouldn't fit in with. So
actually, I think, I wouldn't mind if we kept him. He's so cool. So really good.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and count down. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12. I see Zoe in at 30, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yeah.
Lemmy, you can't tell who to get.
Yeah. Ooh. You got scared. Connie, I see you're 35. Zoe, I see you're just in case of 50. Maisie, I see you're just in case of 40. Thank you all so much for your interest in my big old bird. And there's our bid end. Connie came in with a just in case right at the end. But let's see. Sorry. It just bumped up. Zoe had the first just in case of 50. So Zoe, for 50, this is your birdie or your owl. Thank you guys so much.
Congratulations. So when there's a tie, we go with the very first person that typed in that amount, which was Zoe, who got in there. So congratulations, you guys. Wonderful sport. So cute. And I've got to highlight this. Daniel Harps, you're so silly. When you realize the reason the chat isn't matching what you're watching, because I'm 8 minutes behind. You're just staying in the present. Daniel, you're so sweet. Thank you for the super sticker and your biscuit, dude. I love you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Crack me up. And thank you. Thank you so much for the super sticker. That is so nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do. Okay. So I have some interesting pottery pieces myself. Let's talk about them. So we're going to do these for $15 per choice. And yes, thank you so much for typing that in there. If you are a new buyer tonight, our email address is ttbsarahc@gmail.com. We need your PayPal email. We need your shipping address, and we need your YouTube name.
Yes.
All right. So yes. Oh, thank you, Susan. Okay, you guys. So $15 for choice. This is first up in the choice. And I put some little flowers in there, but look at how interesting this is. And I feel like, so I tried to research this. There's no markings, just some little felt grippies on the bottom for the feet. But anytime I have found a double spout, it has meant that it is a wedding vase. And I was able to narrow this down to two different things. It is either Belgian or Russian. Okay. So, dramatic difference. But I want to show you the crazing. The crazing on this is pretty heavy, but the design is gorgeous. It's kind of like a blue lotus that goes all the way around. And I found this in an antique shop on our travels. So I was specifically looking for different pottery. You know what I mean? Oh, Susan, thank you so much. That is the kindest thing to say. She said, Coleman sales are the greatest and most entertaining. Well, that means a lot to us. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So this little booger is 6 inches wide, and he is 6.5 inches tall to the tallest spout. And then you have a second spout. So I did run water through it to make sure that the chamber isn't separate, and it is the same chamber. So, if you wanted to put some little buds or something in there or use it as a propagation vase, I think it would be fun too. But honestly, it is such a stunning piece. I don't know anything about it. other than the fact that it is very heavily crazed. I'm going to try to get it in. There you go. See the crazing in the glaze? And usually that indicates age. So I think it perhaps is a Belgian wedding vase, but don't quote me because I really don't know. I couldn't find that much about it. Sometimes it's like that. You're just drawn to a piece, but you're not, you know what I mean? You don't know what it is, but you know that it's cool and that you love it and you've never seen another one. So and I thought that the artistry was really nicely done as well. So this is choice number 1. Okay. Choice number 2 is totally different. And this is not vintage, FYI. However, I found it amongst some other pottery that I thought was really beautiful. And this is a Frantonio Miraglia Italian olive oil decanter. So very expensive gourmet olive oil comes in these. And the olive oil is anywhere from like $55 to $205, the olive oil that comes in these. And you can pick your decanter for your very expensive gourmet olive oil, whether you want the rainbow or you want like a red stripe or a green stripe. So this is the marking that is on the bottom, Frantoio Miraglia. And then it says Marchio Figurativo, another word that I can't read, but you can see handmade in Italy. And I thought it would be beautiful in a pride display. And actually, that's why I got it, because I was like, I'm going to put that in my pride display. But I was like, these actually look really nice together. They complement each other. So I thought I would bring them for choice. And it is in great shape. It doesn't have any issues. On the back, that's just sticker remnant that I didn't get off. But it doesn't have any chips or cracks or anything. And it's really cool. I just thought it was beautiful. And I love the concentric stripes all the way around. And I love a good rainbow pattern. And again, I thought these look great together.
They do.
Yeah, really pretty. So, and I love Italian pottery. And then once I researched the olive oil that came in these, I was really intrigued. Now I'm like, oh, try that bougie olive oil.
Yeah,
I agree, Jamie. Like feathers would be cute. Or any just like little sprig, like if you have a little string of pearls, any of that. I just think it would be darling. And again, I thought they displayed so good together. So let's do a countdown. Throw out your just in case. And here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end. Thank you so much.
Karen, that's like going to the store and buying potato salad and putting it in your own Pyrex bowl and sprinkling some paprika on it and saying that you made it.
Yeah.
Which I have done that.
Paprika on it. I made it.
I did it. I made it.
I did it. It's shake and bake, and I helped. All right. So let's see. Les is got the just in case of 40. Thank you so much. And I see Kathy and Maria, your just in cases came in after the bid end, ladies. Yeah. So Kelly had the second highest just in case at 25. So Les for 26, my dear. We'll call this one rainbow, and we'll call this one two spouts. Okay. So rainbow or two spouts, or you can always do both if you like. And then Kelly Smith, you are going to get the second choice. And if Kelly passes, then it's going to go to Kathy. Okay. So yes, definitely let me know which ones you want. And again, I think they look pretty great together. So we will go from here.
Double spout.
Okay, Les, this one is coming to you. Congratulations. And then Kelly, if you want the Italian rainbow, you just let me know. And I will wait for you. Thank you so much.
Okay. All righty. So I'm going to go ahead and, Kelly wants that rainbow.
It's so good, Kelly. You'll love it. Thank you.
Yeah, great get. I have pottery. Oh my gosh, I was so mad. Sarah, I'm gonna vent right now live. This was so dirty when we got this.
Oh yes, it was. I'm like, what happened?
Sarah cleaned it before I had a chance to make a reel cleaning this bad boy. So you guys don't get to see it at the beginning. Sarah cleaned it up so beautifully. Look at how shiny it is. It was not shiny. I could not believe it. It was so gross. Underneath the layers and layers of gunk.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful pottery. with all of the gold flecks still there. Beautiful. Damn it, Sarah.
I know, right? Jamie, I'm
cleaning my vintage.
I thought I was doing him a solid by washing the vintage. She's like,
you
damn
really
it,
did, because it had to soak for a while and it just came out beautifully. This is California pottery, number 782. And it's a leaf dish. It's a leaf pattern. And they did make the sculpt or this pattern with different colorways. This one is definitely one of my favorites because it does have that cool orange and red vibrant color scheme going on that goes really nice with your mid-century modern. But yeah, it's a beautiful piece that you could definitely set on your hutch, right in the middle of your table. I just had to mess with Sarah a little bit.
It's like, what I thought you were going to say is that it's broken and we totally overlooked something.
No. And well, the thing is once we cleaned it, I expected to see something, but no, it's just excellent condition. She was dirty. It has the details of the gold on the footing area on the bottom. Now, this is not an ashtray, so you could definitely use this as your little console dish, or you can use it. You can use it for serving food as well. Put your oranges. You could do whatever you want in there, but I just think it would also be great if you do a wall hanger, a plate hanger on there, and hang it on the wall. You could definitely hang it to where it kind of cascades down a little bit. But yeah, beautiful piece from the late 60s, I do believe, in California pottery, and the 782.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, really pretty.
It's such a good piece. And you know what it reminds me of when you actually look at the shape of the leaves, for those of you guys that are plant nerds like myself, it reminds me of a pothos or a philodendron leaf. Just in that organic kind of heart shape. Yeah,
it definitely does.
I know. Next time I find the dirty vintage, you guys, I'm just gonna leave it. Like, I'm not gonna touch it.
No.
He got home with a vase a while back, and I washed it, and he was like, "No, I was gonna make a video," and I'm like,
because you all know it is harder to get things dirty than it is to get them clean sometimes. Yeah, to get that real vintage dirt back on there. But yeah, this is just a beautiful piece. It sits with a little bit of air between the base of it. So you can, there you go. That kind of gives you even more of the mod look to it.
Oh, it's mid-century fabulous for sure.
Yeah, just beautiful. So Karen chasing vintage. She is chasing it, and she's at 30. Les is at 31, 35. All right. All right. I'm going to go ahead. Yeah. 3 different types of nuts. You can use it as a relish tray, all those things. I don't think there's even any crazing.
You guys put cheese in it.
And there is no crazing on it. And you know why? Because they never cleaned it. They never cleaned it until Sarah did. And it is like new underneath it. So
yeah, it was super gross. It came from the same flea market with all the kitsch. And literally, I think everything until we got there had been sitting in there for like 20 years.
Yeah.
And the lady, we had such a big pile at the checkout. She looked at me like,
"What?
For real?" And
you could tell she did not want to wrap that stuff up. She was like, "This is."
I wrapped it all. It all, which is fine.
Bet you did. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do a countdown. Costume jeweler, thank you so much. I see your 45 or 55, and Les, I saw your bid, and everyone's bids. Thank you so much. You can put your brooches in there too. 40 years of dust. Once it comes off, wow. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Yes, never clean. 6, 5, 4, 3, 7, 2, 1. I missed 7.
It ends. I know.
It ends. Yes, costume jeweler. We do have your info. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for asking.
Yes.
All right.
Susie has it just in case. I see you. Thank you so much. I know the shine is quite impressive, and the glaze on it is really good. It's a good one. All right.
There's our bid end. Thank you, Karen Williams, so much for your bid ending. Susan Stonestrom with your just in case, and you picked it up real fast for 57. This is yours, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. She mentioned in the comments earlier this is her first sale.
Oh, Susan, well, congratulations. And we have another
Congrats.
Susan in the house. We have some resident Susans as well as our resident Karen squad. So enjoy, talk amongst yourselves, and we're happy to have you. And those stickers are coming to you. And make sure that you email us your info so we can get you invoiced tomorrow. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Whoop, whoop. All right. So another piece that we found out, and I loved being amongst so much culture in New Mexico. It was wonderful.
Yeah.
These were wonderful finds, and I had never found an elderly pair of Kokeshis, but that is what these are. So I'm going to keep them together. I don't want to do choice because they love each other and they're besties, and they've been together a really long time. They are from Japan, and I'm starting the couple at $24. These are made by Manju Takasago, and he was known for doing different styles of Kokeshi dolls. But the truest way to really tell if you have a real Kokeshi is they never have arms. Okay. So they don't have arms. They don't have any appendages. They don't have legs. They look like this, and they usually are a profile carved out of one piece of wood. Now, sometimes they can be little boxes that come apart. I found one once that was a scroll. Costume jeweler, just to clarify, are you bidding on the Kokeshi couple for 45, or was that for the last bid? You might be caught up in the lag. Just make sure.
We'll just wait and see on that.
Yes, let us know for sure, costume jeweler, which you're bidding on, just in case, because we started these at 24.
Oh, power bid.
Okay, power bid. Got it. All right. So when you know you want something, you know.
Right.
I like. So you can see she has this sweet little bun, and she has white hair. And this guy has on a little black cap. And I love all of the hand painting all over him. Plus, you have the natural wood grain in there as well. So Kokeshis actually started as toys for children. And they started back in the 1600s in Japan. And they originated from a hot spring that is in Japan. And they were originally sold as souvenir little dollies for kids. So I think that is what is great, is over the years they have evolved. From everything that I found, these date to the 60s, I believe. And this person in New York had put their information over their original tags in Japanese on the bottom. So I just wanted you to know that that is there. Okay. But there is the original tag on the bottom, as you can tell. And these are just a wonderful, hi, Alice. So good to see you. These are a wonderful little pair. The tallest man is 7 inches, and she is at 6 3/4. So he's 7, she's 6 3/4. I'm going to start a countdown, and they are very super smooth to the touch. And they are wonderful pieces from Japan. They are all artisan crafted, usually out of a single piece of wood, and hand painted. Yeah. So I just love the culture with these. I think they're wonderful pieces. And we're going to start a countdown. This is the elderly couple of Kokeshis. You can see how their heads hang off. I just think that's great. And we are at 45 with the costume jeweler. Thank you guys so much. Yes, thrilled to have lurkers and viewers. Welcome everybody.
And new buyers, and yes.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you guys so much.
Really nice. Noelle is in at 46. I see you, Noelle. This is the time during the countdown to throw in your just in case bids. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 5. I can't count. 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end. Thank you guys so much.
Hi,
Anytime I find these, I love the ones that have the helmet hair. Those are some of my favorites too. And I actually own some of these as well. And I especially love the much older ones. The newer ones are cool too, but I really love the older ones.
Yeah.
Maria and Noelle, I see all of your bids. Thank you guys so much. Let's see here. So for 66, I believe, it is going to Noelle Padilla. Congratulations, Noelle. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Excellent. All right. So, hey, Bo. All right. So my next item is going to be a choice, and I'm going to show each piece. We have beautiful amber glass. I'm going to show this one first here, and it's going to be $18 for choice. Choice. And this one right here is made by Rainbow Glass. Went to one of my mid-century modern glass lovers that has all of the different books and everything. And so it is a Rainbow Glass piece. We first thought it was Blinko because Blinko, it has that same kind of girthiness and heft to it. It is a beautiful little bud vase, and it has that wave style going on all the way around. And let's try black on there so you can see. No. Well, that'll help show the wave a little bit better. So you've got the wave, and then down here we have the nice pedestal. All right. And then it curves up on each end, just a little curve to give it just a little bit different look than some of the other pieces that you can find with this wave on there. They did make a couple of different types of vases. And so that is Rainbow Glass. That Rainbow Glass made blown glass before they turned into Viking.
That's pretty.
Yeah, it's a really beautiful, beautiful piece. Nice, like hammered style. So I'm going to show you the optics that you're getting off of this. It's like a hammered style, like a hammered metal. But yeah, just a beautiful optic to it. Yeah, luscious. That's a good way to put it, Don. Very luscious. And my other amber piece is also kind of lush. This one's a little bit more of a yellow, lemon yellow amber, but it is an amber piece. This is made by Tiara or Indiana Glass, and I do believe this is also mid 70s. And just look at that beautiful design on there. It has like a snowflake star design. Is it red towards the bottom? Robin, on this one, it's not. It's just it's extra thick at the base.
Yeah.
So as it stretches out throughout the top part, it gets a little bit thinner on the color. But down here, yeah, it's just a real girthy, thick glass. Oh, thank you, Susan. So those are your choices. This ashtray does measure 6.5-inch diameter, and you could definitely use it for an ashtray. No problem with that, but it can also be used as a trinket dish. You've got the 4 little Siggy holders, but you could definitely use it also to burn some incense on, I think would be awesome. No worries. All right, so Maria and Deanna, I see you both in. Maria is now in at 20, and we're going to count down. This is for choice. So if you're interested and you are a current bidder, you can use your just in case now. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, that's correct. Yes. Very girthy.
It's his favorite word. We need to get you a new word, honey.
All right. It's very luscious.
Luscious.
Luscious. All right. So Maria had a 20, and Deanna, I see you're 21, and there's our bid end. So Deanna, you get first choice at 21.
Nope. Look at what I have highlighted. She has a just in case of 45.
Oh, okay. I see it now. I saw purple crying eyes. That's all I saw. So 22, Maria Ball, you get first choice. Thank you. So it's ashtray or bud vase. Once again, this is Indiana Glass, and then this one is Rainbow Glass. So for 22, just let me know, Maria. Thank you so much.
Deanna would have second choice.
Yes.
And I think that was everybody. Yeah,
I believe so.
So Deanna and Maria, congratulations. Yeah, those are pretty.
Maria. Okay, Maria wants the ashtray. Thank you so much, Maria.
Maria.
And then Deanna. Yeah, let me know, Deanna, if you want to grab this guy at 21. And this is that Rainbow Glass. And you can just put pass if you wanted the ashtray.
Perfect.
All right, and I'll just watch the comments on that, Sarah.
Awesome. All righty.
Thank you, guys.
Next step for me is something that you guys know that I am passionate about. I really enjoy art. We looked at a lot of it while we were in Taos and saw some beautiful galleries. And guess what? I got to thrift in Taos and I found some original art. So excited about these. And they are by the same artist. And I'm going to start these, honey, I'm sorry, at $16 each. Good night, Jamie. Get some rest, girly.
Night.
Good night. So these are made by an artist, and the last name is Gariet. They date to 2019, and these are oil on paper. Okay, they are matted, but these are original pieces of art. So again, where we were, and if you've ever been to that part of New Mexico or Santa Fe, you know it really is an art mecca. So these are signed oils, and you can see the actual oil itself. This is the actual art piece, has been taped on to the mat. Okay. And these are ready to frame, you guys. They're actually really nice. They are 12 by 9.5, which is going to be a standard size for you to get, whether you're at Michael's or Hobby Lobby or one of those places that sells frames. And these are beautiful. So I'm going to get up close because art, as you know, is just interpreted to whatever you believe that it looks like. These are great pieces of abstract impressionism. And I feel like that guy could be maybe like a jester or a pixie. I'm not sure, but the colors in this are really, really beautiful. And anytime I can find original art that is signed, I pick it up because there are so many unknowns out there that did fantastic works that may not ever be recognized until they pass.
Right.
You know? So that's why the style of this particular piece is really stunning. And again, you've got those beautiful oil colors shining through, and they're really well done. So that's the first one. The second one I also love. And again, you've got two figures, it looks like, that have their arms around each other that kind of melt into one right there. And it's up to you if you see them looking at you or if you see them looking away from you. I think that's the best part about art, is it's open to interpretation. But the colors in this one, and again, this is oil on paper, are absolutely gorgeous. So this is going to be for your choice of signed pieces. Karen, I see you in at 16. I know you love original art very much, just like myself. And these are ready to frame. So you can also get frames really, really easily and inexpensively at the thrift store. If you guys have good thrift stores around, don't buy new frames. Go get yourself a thrifted frame.
Yeah.
All right. So again, original art pieces that came from Taos. And I am going to start the countdown. I see Karen in at 16. This will be for choice. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid in. Thank you. I thought they were cute. I try to pick up quality pieces when I can find them at a good price. So was thrilled to be able to bring you guys some art from Taos because we had such a good time looking at it all.
Yeah.
Thank you. Karen, you didn't need your just in case, honey. Let me know which one you want. We'll call this one 1. We'll call this one 2, or you can take them both. All right. Thank you guys so much. And we'll ship them to you on flat cardboard. Okay. Yeah. So they will stay nice and stiff. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Susan. That means a lot. I try really hard.
That's sweet. Sorry about that. All right. So I have a choice. Karen said 2.
Gotcha.
So I have a choice, and I'm bringing some Mantiques and some scattered and scarred vintage. Great for a really neat display if you love patina, and I do. So first up on choice is Royal Baking Powder. And you can see this baby is dinged in quite a bit. And I could have popped the dings out, but I think it looks cooler with the dings.
I like it.
Yeah, there's no lid to it, but it is also not so sharp that you're going to hurt yourself. I will just note right here, I just rubbed by it. There's a little lip, but that's just the seam on it. So it has the label all the way around, but some of it's missing. A lot of good patina going on there, even on the directions. So you could definitely put some stuff in there, but like old nuts and bolts, that type of thing. But it also does look nice as a planter.
Yeah.
I have to say, we've done this type of thing a lot. You put a planter, put a plant in a planter, and then inside here, or some kind of protection, so that way the rust doesn't get to the plant. It's just a great little tin. So that's your first choice. Second choice, these come together, and we have the Casco powdered glue, and then we have Pickling Whole Spice by Schilling. This one is just a paper box, and then we've got the tin here, and I'm not going to pop it open. Oh, yeah, there's still some powdered glue in here. No, I'm not agreeable off screen. Not at all. I'm a jerk.
No. He is very sweet, and he is pretty agreeable off screen. We get along pretty darn well. Yeah.
Yeah, we do. We do.
We do.
Yep. I'm happy. So this is the second. That's the second choice, and I'm getting clumsy. Oh yeah, it's almost 9 o'clock here. That's why. So this is your second choice. We're going to go through a little bit quicker now. So first choice, second choice. Third choice is a box with no lard in it, but it's country made pure lard.
Lard.
Great illustration on there. Great advertisement. And there's no damage all the way around. There's no tag damage or anything, which is pretty rare to find something like this without any torn page or paper. Last but not least, I'm super excited about this one in this choice. We have snuff. It's a snuff glass jar. So I'm going to show that one to you. My desk gets smaller every time.
I know, me too.
So obviously very worn on the label, but you can still see some of the rooster on the snuff jar, but the rooster there. And then you've got this great design on the lid.
Oh my gosh, these are antique pieces, I believe, right, David?
Yeah,
as for age.
This one's definitely antique, and you can see it is glass.
Wow.
And it is numbered on the bottom F-15. Now it has patina in there. You can clean out the glass if you wanted to, but like I was saying earlier, this is the kind of patina that takes years to recreate. So definitely keeping the patina on there, I think, is just amazing. The sticker, I like the fact that it does have that rooster, and he's missing his head though.
I kind of love it though. He's been snuffed out. Like that's
snuffed out. Yeah.
The rooster is all gone.
Yeah.
That's such a fun choice. Now the Royal Baking, how old is that? That's got to be antique as well, right?
Yes, this one I could not find a date on it. Let me just double check. Yeah, I could not find a date on it. As you can see, it's pretty torn up on the label. But what I was looking up with this design, probably late teens into 1920s.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
definitely on the antique side. And then the lard, I think, is probably 50s. And the same with the other two. Yeah,
these are more 50s for sure. But if these are just great pieces to mix into your display, or if you want to do a whole wooden shelf with these, oh my gosh, it would be so awesome. Oh, he's glowing. He's got that glow going.
Oh my God. Right. Seriously, the glass, it actually could glow because it's antique. It may actually break in a minute.
No, but we gave it a shot.
We gave it a shot.
But great little pieces. So I'm going to show one more time. These two go together. This one goes by itself, and by itself. And these are going to be all for choice. Putting it right there. Okay, here we go.
It would look good with the fruit crate, Holly. That's right. Yeah.
I can go grab that and balance them in there. All right, here we go. Tanya's in at 13. Thank you so much. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Good night, sunshine. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I don't know. There's something about these old advertising pieces, the containers, that just look so amazing. Even this doesn't make sense throwing it all together on a whiteboard, but it looks good, does it not?
Yeah, no, it looks really good. Yeah.
There's
Disney.
our bid end. So Susan Lynn, you have a 15 is with your just in case. So we'll let me know if you want pure lard, if you want snuff, if you want pickled, or if you want baking powder.
Awesome.
All right. And then
the pickle and the glue are coming together.
Yes. And these two come together.
I do too, Karen. And we were picking up things that we thought were neat to decorate with that we don't normally see. And it was just great to get out and about.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Susan is, all but the pure lard. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Are you sure you don't want the pure lard?
All but lard.
Okay, Susan, I got you for all of those, and I'll write you down in a minute.
Chris, do you want the lard? And those are great too. If you're a crafter or you like to do assemblage pieces, these can be really fun if you find like the ice cream boxes.
Oh, yeah.
Do crafts with and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I know a lot of people that do crafts with boxes and stuff like this. And Patsy, that's so sweet. That has been a struggle for Sarah and I throughout our marriage, is finding friends that are in love like we are, or at least okay with us being so happy together. All right, Chris, I got you for the pure lard. Yeah, we've just always had fun together, and yeah, we're buddies. We're friends.
We're usually the couple, especially when we were younger. All of our friends were like, "You guys are barf-tastic." Like,
yeah, get a room.
Get a room. Like all of our married friends years ago, like hated each other, and we were the ones that were like, "Oh,
yeah,
we actually like each other." Okay, so I'm gonna do this because it's so pretty and such a beautiful piece. And this is some MCM Splatterware. I am starting this at 20. And this is a ginger jar, which would traditionally be known as a ginger jar or an apothecary jar. And it is really nicely made. Whoever did it signed it with their initials, MI. And it is so beautiful with any of your pottery, or think like your swung glass vases. I love to put a nice ceramic piece in, and this gold goes with pretty much everything. It looks very nice. Also, this was signed on the bottom, MI 70. I'm assuming 1970 is when it was made. Typically these date to the 60s, so that would make sense.
Yeah.
And it is beautiful. Just a beautiful piece. It has no chips. It has no cracks. It is in lovely shape, and it is right at 8 3/4 tall. So it's almost 9 inches. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool, Susan. That's really cool. I know I told David when we found it, I was like, someone's going to want this. I know these are highly collectible, and that old advertising is really cool. Yeah. So great little splatter design all the way around. You can see it does not have any issues. And the inside is nice and clean. So definitely I would put this with, like I said, probably my swung vases, that kind of style. Put it with any of your pottery as well. And it gives a nice little elevated push to what's really just a regular ginger jar. And usually these come in, when I find these in this same mold, they're usually a drip glaze and they're super shiny. I know I've sold a couple of green and blue ones like this over the years. I also sold an orange one at one point, but I had never seen one quite like this.
Wouldn't that look? That would look cool with some like atomic stuff, or like your galaxy space guys, because it has a little bit of that
atomic
going on. Yeah,
I agree. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. It has been literally, we have just had the most wonderful time away together, and it was so needed, and we feel so refreshed coming back. And you guys have made tonight so much fun. So thank you. We are winding down. I think we have 3 rounds after this, and then we will do a recap of anything that didn't sell. So I'm going to start a countdown. Thank you guys for sticking with us. Still 172 of you here. You guys are amazing. Thank you. All right, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Planetary.
one. Looking for a bid in. Yeah, it is. I love vintage ceramics too, especially when they have this kind of stylization. And
Yeah.
what's great is the splatter is really shiny, but the actual base coat is kind of matte. So it's really a great texture. It looks cool. There's
Yeah.
my bid in from Karen. Thank you so much, Karen. So Mary Beth, this is coming for 20. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Nice score. Enjoy.
All right. My next find is interesting. I don't know what it is. So we're going to discover together. Sarah suggested a really good idea. Great for displaying ephemera on this. Now, it looks like it could be a vanity caddy or even a kitchen caddy. You could put napkins in here. I have no idea. It is a beautiful brass piece. It is definitely on the older side. And a nice thin toast holder. Oh yeah, put your toast right there. There we go.
Tacos, skinny, pitiful tacos would fit in there.
Yeah.
But my thinking was, wouldn't that look so cool with varying heights of ephemera in it? And I'm talking like either some old postcards. You could probably fit a whole magazine in the back and then layer stuff up front with it that's paper. Yeah, that was my thinking, is this would be a great display piece. Yeah.
You have a little looky-loo through there.
No.
It is an interesting rolling tray. Sure. Vintage cake.
Interesting. That is a fancy toast tray. It really is a toast tray, David.
Oh my gosh. So we're not just joking around.
No.
Do we have any bread? I want to try it now. So yeah, you put your toast in there and then your stuff over there. Wow, that makes sense. Why not?
You put like butter pats on one side, jam on the other. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Thank you guys. We did not know. Yeah. I love the design. It has a nice floral thing going on. And then I'm just going to go all the way around, definitely for toast. Okay, thank you guys so much. Just learned something, because it reminds me of like those butlers, those table butlers, crumb butlers. Yeah. It's the same type of thin brass that they made those with. So thanks, Wordsmith.
We try to keep it real. We try.
Yeah, we keep it real.
But we are.
All right. And this measures right at 10 by 5. So there is nothing on the bottom, Karen. I looked and looked. I even used my loop and I could not find a marking anywhere. And usually on something like this would be in the center somewhere. But yeah, I could not find a marking. I didn't try to polish her up or anything. You can see a little bit of that patina kind of coming in, a little bit of greening. But seriously, now if you have this, it's a toast caddy. Who has a toast caddy?
But again, I'm all about repurposing the old to make it serve whatever purpose you need it for. And again, I'm thinking ephemera or I mean, you could change it out with the seasons. There's a lot you could do with it.
True. But I'm thinking, do the toast thing and invite someone over and just see what they say. They're going to be like, oh, wow, you are fancy. So Patsy, I see you in at 18. I'm going to count this baby down. Thank you so much. And you're going to have great toast on this. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
What do you think,
Lemmy?
No? Okay.
He doesn't like it. Or if you have little bikes, you can pull them up here and it'd be like a little bike chain thing.
Oh my gosh, that is totally something I could see you doing as a kid.
Yeah, just a little bicycle. All right, Patsy, you did not need your just in case. This is yours for 18 for toast or for ganja, whatever you're going to do with it. Enjoy.
I love it. All right. So next up for myself is a mid-century serving platter, and I was really drawn in by the pattern. And I'm starting this, David, at 20. This is a 1950s piece of Santa Anita ware. And Santa Anita ware is super similar to Franciscan ware. See the speckle?
Yeah.
Right? But it is a different pattern, and the pattern is called flagstone, and it looks architectural almost to me.
Yeah.
But I was completely drawn in by those clean lines and that mid-century design. as you can see, it's a tidbit tray. So the patina on the little tidbit holder in brass is worn. I have not polished it. You could polish it up if you wanted to. But it definitely shows its age. It is a great piece, not only for use for food, but I think these look so nice when you display jewelry on them too. So like if you had a vanity tray, you could put your jewelry, your brooches, your necklaces, keep it as a catch-all. I have literally, David can attest to this, around the house, designated catch-all bowls for my jewelry, and I'll take off my earrings when I'm sitting on the couch, throw them in the catch-all bowl, and then I'll take them upstairs later. So, yeah,
that's close to the catch-all bowl.
Okay, we're not talking about the catch-all bowl right now. It's a little full, but eventually stuff migrates back upstairs.
It does. It's a good way to catch things.
It is. But these tidbit trays are cute. They're great for a lot of things. Of course, food serving is cute too. They look great with cupcakes on them. Let's see. This, I just measured it. It's 10 and a quarter. Okay. So diameter is 10 and a quarter. And it's a really pretty, let me get close in on the color so you can see. It's gray. And then you have kind of like, again, that terracotta brown, and then a really nice aqua blue. So really great. Again, the pattern is called Flagstone. The brand is 1950s Santa Anita ware. And there's an entire serving set, of course, in this pattern as well. If you like this, you can start collecting the pieces. I will tell you, versus Franciscan ware, I have found the Santa Anita ware is a little bit harder to find. And I'm not one of those sellers that tells you something's hard to find when it's not. Truly, you don't see this pattern as often as you see a lot of.
Well, and I was going to say, I have never seen this pattern, whether I just walked by it or not, but I've never seen this one.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah. It's a good one. It's almost Southwestern. It slightly has a Southwestern feel to it. And I really like the colors. It'd be great for chocolate, Susan. That is such a good idea. Again, I've used these before. I have one in pink depression glass that I like to put cupcakes on. Or if you're having people over and you made cookies, you could even put cheese on this, guys. Make it into a charcuterie. Yep, you can have a mid-century charcuterie. So $20. This is a great price for this. If anybody is interested, if not, that is okay. We'll bring it bracket to bracket.
See?
Usually by the end of the night, neither one of us can talk worth a damn. So here we go. Let me move it back over to David.
Awesome. Well, let's see if I can be out. I got it. All right, here we go. So this piece I'm going to bring for $20. $20. It is a beaut. So I'm going to get in close on the etching. This is a pretty positive. It's Moroccan. I do not know the maker. It is definitely older. There's nothing marked on the bottom. And when I was doing an image search and different searches, I couldn't find anything with this handle design with the double sharp little pricklies there, which is really ornate and cool. I could not find anything like that. So it is definitely a more unique piece. You can see the etching, very flowy, nothing too descript. So it definitely can go into multiple styles. Yeah, it's a beautiful ewer, and you can see it's all etched, and it's like a copper tone, but but then it's like a darker, almost like, nickel, how nickel looks after years of being used. It has like that purpling to it. Yeah, a really cool handle. I think it's very dainty. It could definitely hang nicely, but also just sitting by itself. And I showed you guys earlier, it looks beautiful with some fresh greenery. This is not fresh. Yeah. But fresh greenery would look beautiful in there. Yeah, I just love how small it is up here at the top. Great way. If you want to be fancy watering your plants, that's the way to do it right there.
It's a pretty one. I was drawn into it by the handle, and the little things on the handle are sharp. FYI, yeah. They're like they're filed down to a point, and I'm not sure what the purpose is of that. But
no, it makes you not want to really grab the handle. You just want to stay in this area.
Yeah, go dainty with it, because you can gouge your palms with that thing.
You could definitely do some hooking. It measures right at 9 1/4 inches tall, so it's not a huge piece, but it is very nice design and clean, very
Yeah.
clean. The design goes all the way around. So you've got the same thing on each side. And wait, 3. So it goes 1, 2, and 3. So the design is repeated 3 times and then twice on the top. So the top has that same etched design on each side.
Right? I know. I don't know, Susan. It's scary. Yeah.
It
And
is.
you can definitely put wieners on the end of that sharp thing and roast a wiener on this. Yes.
Oh
You
my gosh.
could do so.
Yeah, if I had my wiener gloves on right now, I would probably destroy them on this thing. But yeah, I love the lines on it, the shape, and just the way it has a lot of different looks to it, really. So it measures 9¼ inches tall, if interested, and I'll put some white behind it just so the colors will pop a little bit more. Yeah, one wiener only. Yeah, one pitiful wiener fit in there.
It's made of an alloy metal, I believe. It
Yeah, I
looks
believe it's like a copper. I feel like it's a copper, and it also has like a gold tone to it, and then it's a dual tone. I don't know how they exactly did it, but you've got the darker here, and it's all copper. So on the outside, I don't know how they did the coloring.
it's some
And
kind of carved. I don't know. And then those are like gold panels. So I
yeah,
genuinely
these are gold, smooth gold panels, and then this stuff is all etched in. So it's etched in, and then you know, shaved off basically.
yeah.
But yeah, it's a really neat style. So I will bring this back for the recap. I don't see any interest. Yeah, serve wine on your anniversary. This is a nice, delicate way to serve tea as well. So, all right.
Pretty one. All right. So I have a couple of literary digests for you. One is from 34. One is from 1930. These are going to be choice for $10, and I picked these up because, hey Renee, good to see you. So I picked these up basically because the advertising in these are amazing, and they're actually kind of fun. Obviously, they're dated. Germany sets the stage for Olympic winter sports. And this is the literary digest. So Europe reduces rates and prepares for entertainment. This has so many different black and white. Let me get to the one. There we go. This has so many different black and white ads, but then you also have color ads in the back and the front as well. And I loved this ad, the season's greetings from the tobacco company. Santa wants you to smoke up with him and the reindeer. And then we've got Prince Albert in the can, along with some snazzy camels. I also really liked the cover of this with all the different modes of transportation. And you can see this one is from December of 1934. Now they never ask, what did you say? Air conduction audiophone, bone conduction audiophone. No more tedious interruptions. The hard of hearing, find it easy with help from the Western electric audiophone. So again, you've got a lot of really dated ads, pain like a knot. And then the literary digest part of it is everything from different sections about science and invention, studying the geology of the moon, the menace of scoliosis, which is a serious bummer. Strained Balkan relations stir Geneva. That's the foreign commentary. Then we have, they stand out from the crowd. People that have different jobs. Miss Catherine, new chief of the Children's Bureau by presidential appointment, got her first government job by passing a civil service examination, and not through the influence of her father, former Senator Lynn Root, Wisconsin Republican. It paid $1,200 a year. That was in 1915. And Miss Lynn Root has been attached to the same bureau since then. So it's got up and comers and so on. But again, just absolutely interesting ads, interesting articles. We have the Otis Elevator Company. I had never seen an ad for an elevator, but there it is. All right. So this is one. Choice 2 is the one from March 1st of 1930. So this is 4 years older. And it looks like we have some type of art on the cover. The back, again, think about how dated this is, 1930. Victor Radio has set a new standard of radio enjoyment. And those are like the radio cabinet consoles. My grandma had one of those once upon a time. Don't confuse clean oil with good oil. Your oil filter cannot give other oil the character of the new mobile oil.
Oh.
So, new industry preferred the highest price bearings in the world.
Wow.
Again, I love these. Karen's back, glass full. Good to have you back, Karen.
Yes.
And again, the ads are a hoot. Most of it is in black and white. Associated Gas and Electric System now has 190,000 investors. You can drive your own boat on smooth, uncrowded waterways with D White. That's the brand. D White.
D White.
Okay, I could go on and on just reading some of these. They're quite fabulous. To Europe with such smooth sailing. Connie Mack, a basketball manager and civic servant, cruised the smoothest waterways to Alaska, the Garden of the Gods in Japan. There's a Garden of the Gods here in Colorado Springs too.
Yeah.
All right, so it's travel, it's books, it's airplanes, it's a little bit of everything. These are great. I'm going to start a countdown. And again, if you wanted to do any kind of crafting with these too, if you do any kind of decoupage, I know once upon a time when I did vintage decoupage, when I was doing the craft show circuit, I used a lot of publications like this. So I agree. Yes, they would make great additions, framed and added to a camera and clock collection. I hear you, Karen. All right, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for the bid end on these 1930s Literary Digest magazines. And the price in 1930 for this publication was 10 cents. And it was sent to Mrs. Alexander in Salida, Colorado, November 19th, 1930. Look at that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
So cool. All right, Noelle, you are the winner. Let me know if you would like one or both. We'll do March. This one is March. This one is December. Okay. So just let me know March or December or both, and I will move it back over to David. Thank you so much. You got it, Noelle. Thank you.
All right. I have a choice, and I'm bringing kitchen stuff. I love stuff like this, and I wanted to bring this earlier, but it was sitting at the end of my desk. I have choice. I have 2 egg beaters. This is a bigger one. You can see the size of the beater is quite big. So I was going to say girthy. So it'll take care of some big eggs. It'll take care of some big eggs. This is made by Blue Swirl. So Blue Swirl is on the handle, and it used to all be blue on the handle. You can see a little bit of blue left there, and it used to match the wooden handle here. It still does work. Yeah, don't get it near the hair. That would be really bad. It does work great. So that's your first one. Now, these are great just for display, but you could definitely use it. Chonky egg beater. I agree.
Yeah,
this one is a smaller one, but it also does the job. This one is made by AJ. Or A&J, and it's got the maker right there.
I love these old appliances. They're so
I do too. And they're handy when you have an electric outage, and you're really dying to beat some eggs. Bam, you got it. But it does still have all the paint pretty much on its wooden handle. So we've got the green handle and then the blue handle, and they're just a little bit different in size. So you got the bigger one for bigger cakes and for the smaller cakes, but they're great display pieces. They look good in like that wooden box that I sold earlier. I think they just are neat little add-ins for your kitchen display. And like I said, they both do work well. So they are usable vintage if you want to do it that way. I should totally get one of these now that I think about it, to make soft scramble.
I know, to make soft scrams, but these also look good hanging on the wall.
They do.
Anytime I find the old stuff with the wooden handles or the plastic handles or the Bakelite handles still intact, I try to grab them just because if you have that old school kitchen, these are a neat addition to have the old appliances laying around. I do like them.
They really are. And now that you said that, I want to say this is wood and this is like a ceramic.
Oh,
which is why it still has all that color.
yeah.
I just noticed that. This one is wood on both. That's weird. I've never seen that before. Okay, so Robin is in at 13. Susan, I saw you're 12. They both work, and I'm going to start a countdown. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Just a touch of blue.
Yeah, if you have a power outage, you can still scram your stuff. That's right, Lisa.
That's right.
Yes, I do too. Still, there's something about that takes me back to my great grandma's kitchen.
Yeah. There's our bid end. So Robin, let me know if you want the blue or the green, or you can do both. And then Susan Lynn, after Robin chooses what she wants, you'll get the second chance if she doesn't choose both. Your just in case came in right after the bid end on this end, just so you know. Hi, Daisy.
Daisy, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Long time lurker. Well, thank you so much for watching so long, and we appreciate that.
Thank you.
Just being here and hanging with us. That's all that matters.
And thanks for saying hi. I love that.
Yeah, I love when the lurkers come out. Robin, I got you for both. Thank you.
Awesome. All right, this is my last item, I think, right, David?
That's right, my lady.
All righty. So I am doing a brooch lot. Okay. So these are all going to come together in one lot. And I'm doing the lot for $14. And you're going to get all of these. First up in my lot, there's the other one, is this little bitty swallow pin. And it is super tiny. And it has blue paint on the wings. It looks like maybe something hung from the tail of the swallow at one point. But I love these. They all came together and you have little rhinestone eyes for the swallow. And it's just a little tiny scatter pin, right? This is like a 1/2 inch. It's just super cute. And I think it would look nice on a lapel or a hairband or a jacket. It's darling. So that's first one in the lot. The second one in this little brooch lot is sterling silver, 100% sterling silver. And it has these little stones in it, little rhinestones, and it's just a little bar pin, right? So again, I think that I always think of Katie Vintage and Vinyl when I find these things. I think it would look awesome on a hat. It would look cute on your lapel. It's very dainty and small. This is 2 inches long. Okay, so it's not very big. 2 inches long, and it is sterling silver, and there's the pin back. Okay. And all of your little stones are there in that guide. All right. Then you're going to get this one. And it is another little rhinestone brooch. Really cute. You have kind of like a pave style silver dot all the way around. And then you have the little diamond in the middle. And it's kind of just like a little bow. And again, this one also is 2 inches. Okay. Then you have this cute thing. It is a pearl flower. And right there, right, see where the little black dot is? Yeah. We're missing a pearl, okay? But otherwise, I just thought it was so cute. It wasn't a deal breaker for me. I just thought it was great. And if you are a pen collector, again, I think this is a nice one to add to your collection. The pin is in great shape and it is intact on the bottom and the back. All right. So you're going to get that one included in the lot of pens. Last but not least is truly my favorite. And it is a little Cupid girl. And she is embellished with a little stone and little beads. And this is all flat. It's all been like resin coated. And she has a little berry hanging off her foot.
She's got a dingleberry.
Yeah, she's got a dingleberry, legit. And she has a little seashell fan. Look at her belt. She's so cute. This is 3 inches tall. And she is one of the Rose O'Neill Cupies that somebody has had a really good time embellishing. And I just thought she was a cutie. And then her little pin back looks just like that. Okay. So you're going to get all of these. All right. You're getting the cupe. You're getting the little bow. You're getting the little sterling silver bar. You're getting the little scatterpin sparrow because I just couldn't get rid of it and I thought it was adorable. And you're getting the pearl flower. So I'm going to start a countdown. Kelly is in at 16. This is for the whole lot of brooches. Okay. So this is going to be for all of them all together. You're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brooches. Okay. So cute. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for my bid end. Thank you guys so much. Such a fun night with all of you. We have so enjoyed hanging out. You guys are amazing. And I see your just in case bids. Thank you guys so much for the love. So Noel for 31, this entire lot is coming to you of cuties. Congratulations, Noel. So fun.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good stuff. And yeah, I just saw, Gavin, thank you so much for sharing. You've shared a couple things for me here on YouTube, and that is so kind of you. I just wanted to give you a shout out. Thanks, man.
Every bit helps, and we really appreciate it. If you tell your friends or if you share for us, it does so much for a small business. So thank you guys. Word of mouth is everything.
Yep. Still work.
We appreciate you guys so much. So thank you. We are going to go into our recap. Yes?
Yes.
All right. So during the recap, we will show you an item, give you a price if you want to claim it. Please type in not only the price of what you're claiming, but the name of the item so we don't get confused. And if more than one person wants the item, we will turn it into a quick countdown so that way we're fair. Okay. And that way we can break any ties.
Hey, it's like one of those things where you go and think.
Look at,
All right. So I have a few things to recap. This is a beautiful piece, vintage wood, possibly antique. I don't know. And I believe it is a table loom. It measures 21 inches in length. I think I'm wrong on that. Oh, no, it's 21 width max if you were to use it as a loom. And then it measures all the way to 28 inches wide with the knobs. So this is $55 if interested. It is a loom, an old loom weaver, and it does have some damage, but all the parts are there. Great for a display piece. Just wanted to capture it from the estate sale and see if we could find a place for it. So 55 on that, if any interest. Okay, Chris, I see you're 55. So this is yours, and let me know what you're going to do with it. I'm pretty sure you're going to do a pretty cool display.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Chris. You're wonderful. And last but not least, this piece right here, it is a Moroccan style and a vintage copper piece with etching. I'm so glad you were here for that, Chris.
Oh, it went to the right person. I'm so glad.
Yeah, I'm so glad. All right. And so this piece, I'm just asking $20. It's an ewer with really interesting handle detail here. It's very delicate, and it's just a beautiful piece. So $20 on that if interested. And that is it for me.
Excellent. All right. For myself, I have this beautiful 1950s mid-century Santa Anita ware. It is a speckled background with a really mid-century fabulous pattern. The pattern is called Flagstone, and this is a tidbit tray, and it's 10 3/4 in diameter. Oh, and it is marked on the bottom. I forgot to show you that the first time. So it is marked with its original info. I just forgot to show you earlier.
And
so
let me just interrupt you real quick. Maria, I got you for the ewer for 20.
Excellent. So I was asking 20 on the tidbit tray. It is a lovely piece of mid-century stoneware. You've got that yummy fleck right there and the groovy mid-century design. So $20. Just note tidbit tray, $20. If you
and
claim it.
Sarah, Maria was the 20 for the ewer. I just want to
Yes, it was. And
Okay.
because she had put it in before I showed that.
Okay. So then
I've got you for the Santa Anita Wear, darling. Thank you so much. You will love it, Les, with your mid-century stuff. That it's really cool. Yeah. And then I had one of my art prints left from Taos, and it is this one. And this is an original art prints by Garriott. I did forget to mention earlier, the artist of both of these pieces is French, and we know that by the signature and how they wrote oil on paper. Okay, so this is an actual oil on paper print. I picked it up in Taos, New Mexico, and I'm asking $16 for it. It is absolutely beautiful. And a lot of depth, a lot of color. It's a great abstract piece, and it's signed. So it is an original oil on paper. You can see the actual piece of art is taped to the back of the mat. So 16, if anybody would like to claim my last art piece.
Awesome.
And that is all I have. That's it.
Sweet. Wow.
Gosh, well, what a fantastic night. We missed you guys, and it was really nice coming back to friendly faces and giggles in the chat. Totally made my whole day. Les, I'm putting you down for the other art. You will have the sister piece with Karen Williams. So enjoy, ladies. Those are amazing, and I'm glad that you got them. Thank you so much.
Guess what that means? That means we sold out. Thank you guys so much. That is so great and so wonderful to come back from some time away and getting rejuvenated and ready for the rush of the summer, and to have all the support. Words can't describe how much it means to us.
We have a lot of gratitude, and I have to thank my chat for that, and my mods and everybody that helps us. You guys are awesome. And you always show up for us, and we are always freaking so grateful. Thank you so much. Thanks, Peter. We did. We had a really great trip. It was really nice. Thank you, Steele. It was good to see you too. I always love to see you in the chat. Right. And huge thank you to Karen Williams for being our awesome bid ender for the evening. Karen, you rock. Thank you so much for doing a great job. And to Lisa and Susan and all of my other mods, thank you guys so much for just taking care of everything in the chat always. I appreciate it. I know I never have to worry about a thing when my peeps are here. So you guys are great. Yes, it does take a village to run a live sale. Robin, thank you. Renee, thank you. It feels really good to be back. And yes, I love my mod squad. You guys are amazing. So where are we going to be next? Well, Thursday night, we are going to be on Junk Drunk Mantiques channel for our other second Coleman Collective that we are having weekly. So we are now on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. on David's channel and Sunday nights at 8 p.m. on my channel. So we are really enjoying working together. It is freeing up so much time for us to actually have lives again. And it feels really good. So thank you guys again so much for the fun, and we will see you back Thursday night. And again, if you won't find me here on the traveling button, make sure, but before you leave, if you have not subscribed to David's channel, his YouTube channel is Junk Drunk Mantiques, and the link for that is in the description of this video. So if you would please subscribe to David, subscribe to myself if you have not already, and on your way out, give this video a thumbs up. Every little bit helps. And what a fun night. You guys are amazing. Thank you, Lisa. We love that you're part of the team. Thank you so much for being so great. So, all right, you guys. Well, we will see you next time. Everybody get some sleep, and we'll see you Thursday. All right. Invoices will go out tomorrow. Yep. Please make sure that you have emailed us your info to ttbsarasi@gmail.com. And we will get your invoices sent back to your email tomorrow. If you have questions, feel free to email us. And yes, thank you, Gavin, for the reminder. We all post our sales on the community tab here on YouTube. as well as Instagram. So we're promoting constantly on Instagram and here on the community tab on YouTube. So you can find our Instagram links also in the description of this video as well. Make sure to follow us over there because we do post some content over there. We don't post over here. So yes, thank you, Sherry. Good night and love to all. We appreciate you guys so much. We're so grateful for you. And we'll see you Thursday night on David's channel at 8 p.m. Eastern. All right. Peace, love, and vintage. Thank you so much.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks so much.